We wonder, what is he like behind the scenes? What is he like firing up the squad? What is he like getting them going? We all must wonder, what is Matthews doing? Schneids, what's going on? Skinner was not playing today for Pittsburgh, by the way. No, it was not Skinner tonight. The Penguins, they went with, I don't even remember who it was. It was not Skinner, I'll tell you that much. Let me tell you here right now, for Pittsburgh, the starting goaltender, it was Arthur Silovs. Silovs, the starter today for Pittsburgh. And I think that's why Pittsburgh was okay making this move, because Silovs, he really is going to be the goaltender of the future. I mean, he was phenomenal in international play. We've seen him do big things. He's also 6'4". He's only 24 years of age, 2 years playing pro. I mean, he is going to be the future. And so I think that's why they're okay to bring in Skinner. Silovs may end up starting more of the games than Skinner does, but he's going to be the one who's brought up. So they move Tristan Jarry over to Edmonton, and Silovs is going to be the guy, I believe. Hey, Hayden, how's it going? Welcome in, Schneids. You're very, very welcome. Can't believe that Minnesota gave up Rossi. That's right. An interesting move, David. Quinn Hughes, and I didn't post this earlier yesterday. Quinn Hughes going to the Minnesota Wild. Quinn Hughes wasn't in the game today, but Marco Rossi, I know he's hurt right now, but Rossi was supposed to be a big, bright spot for Minnesota. Bringing in Quinn Hughes is a huge thing. Now, a lot of teams got scared off being in the Quinn Hughes sweepstakes because he was saying he didn't want to sign a long-term deal. We all know that Quinn Hughes wants to go play with his brothers, and we knew it was going to take a good player, some prospects, and a first-round pick to get him. Minnesota and Bill Guerin was willing to make that sacrifice, willing to make that deal, and so Quinn Hughes is going to come in, and boy, Minnesota has put themselves together with quite a rocking team there. Of course, Kaprizov signed that big contract. Kaprizov is absolutely a monster. You got Boldy there. Tarasenko was there. You got Grit with Ryan Hartman and Eriksson Ek. You got Sturm there, Spurgeon on the D. You got a nice kind of group that has come together here in Minnesota. And if they can get solid goaltending, Minnesota, especially with Quinn Hughes quarterbacking, you might get a little bit of a surprise in the playoff run. So we'll have to see. Is this going to be a huge difference maker for Minnesota? I think it certainly makes them a contender and has to put them in the conversation if they can get that goaltending going on. All right, Leafs. Kevin, I'm looking forward to your trash talking all night long. KQ, how's it going? Welcome in. Rico, what's up? They need a good coach. They had talent before Hughes. They do need a good coach. They need a way of putting things together. That is for sure. Good coach makes the magic happen. Thought Hughes would be reunited with his brother in New Jersey. Yeah, Jeff, and welcome in, Jeff. And I think that's why he won't sign a long-term deal. I think he's kind of holding out because he does want to go there. If they couldn't get the trade done, he was kind of holding on. So I'm sure he will end up reuniting with them at some point. I'm excited for that. All right, they're at the last commercial break. Hopefully when they return, we'll be getting this game started because I cannot wait. The Oilers and the Leafs, they only play a couple of times every season, and I am super excited. This is the first of two. The next one comes February 3rd, and that's going to be in Edmonton. Oh, boy, let's go. Who are the linesmen tonight? Who are we going to get mad at? Well, it's going to be Furman South and Brian Pochmara. Pochmara and Furman South, the two referees. We got Shandor Alfonso and David Brisebois on the lines here tonight. So Brisebois, Alfonso, Pochmara, and South. So we're going to see, will they make the right calls? Because, man, the games earlier today were just brutal. Absolutely brutal. You know what, Skittles? I don't... how do I say this? I actually am not up to speed. I don't know what's going on. So if there's something going on, don't put a descriptor in the chat. Let me do a little quick check and see what's happening. Because again, I've been watching hockey all afternoon. I haven't heard myself. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Welcome in. Let me take a little look here. Don't put it in the chat if it's that bad. So I'll do a little a little check here. I want to see what is going on. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they may. It'll be interesting to see what they do. And of course, anybody in that area, we wish you the best. I hope everybody is safe and doing okay. So very interesting scenario going on there for sure. Right. That is shocking. Yeah, Jeff, I would look it up. We're not going to talk about it here in the chat, but yeah, if you're curious, you can look it up. And we just hope everybody is doing okay. Hey, Theo Sam Eagle, what's up, buddy? Welcome in from the Magic Kingdom. I hope you're having a great time so far, Theo. I know you will. It's man, the place feels like home, doesn't it? So good, so good. Enjoy your time there, my friend. Good friends, good people, good fun. Theo Sam Eagle, have a good time. Toronto are the underdogs tonight. That is for sure. Leafs are the underdogs tonight. I was actually looking at making a little wager earlier today, and then I kind of said, you know what? And with the new goalie coming in, and this is an important game for both teams, I thought, you know what? Maybe I should pull back and just watch it and enjoy it instead of praying that somebody scores or somebody gets more than 3 shots or any of that stuff. Hey there, Mary. Welcome in. Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. Let's see if they can do this one for sure. You have a 10-leg parlay tonight. Man, that is wild. I would not be okay. I would not be okay. It's too stressful. A 10-game parlay. Wow. That is wild. Hey, Gerard, what's going on? Welcome in. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, Richard, super sad for sure. Big Larry, what's up? Big Larry, I watched that game earlier today, and holy smokes, that was such a nasty game. 2 weeks ago, you hit an 11-leg parlay for NFL at $350. Nice, Joshua. That is wild. Good on you. I certainly could not do that. All right. Looks like the players are on the ice. The lights are going around and around. We are moments away from getting this one going. Saturday night. What's up, Spencer? How's it going? Terry Lewis in the house. What's up? Welcome in. All right, let's go. Tristan Yari got in. He was looking good in warmups earlier today. Brandon, what's up? Hey, we'll see. What are the Leafs going to do? Diced Beans. How's it going? AM34. Hope he's going to have a big game tonight. Hope he's going to have a huge game tonight. We know he will. It's going to be a big one. It is going to be a big one. Matthews and McDavid, you know, they're going to be all over each other here tonight. They're going to be battling super hard, and who is going to be that comes out on top? Brennan says Leafs suck. Leafs are the worst. I hate to tell you, Brendan, I hate to be that guy that calls it out, but in fact, it is the Vancouver Canucks who are the worst right now. Toronto is about middle of the road. So they're not the worst, but hey, they're not the best either. So they're going to get going with the national anthems, and we're going to get this one going. That's right, elbows off the top ropes. Are we going to see it? How's it going to be? All the programming, all the widgets are going to start popping up. We're going to get ourselves situated in just a moment, and then we'll get going. Let's do it. Very stressful on 2 games. KC was down to 21. My goodness, Joshua, I wouldn't know how to do it. That's true. They did only get to the second round, Brandon, but that's okay. There's a lot of teams that don't. Who's your team, Brandon? Who's your team? Who's your favorite team? Edmonton. Let's go, Edmonton. All right, you know Toronto and Edmonton have almost the exact same record this season, right? Florida? Florida's your team too? Florida. That's okay. Hey, Florida and Toronto's better than Florida this year. Florida's my second team, so I've been watching them very closely, and Toronto is better than the Panthers this year. So it's true, unfortunately. It's true. Sam needs to be on the Leaf power play coach. That's right, Spencer. I agree with you. Pass and shoot. It's not difficult. Oh, Big E in the house. What's up, James? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready to rock and ready to roll as they're about to bring up the lights. Let's get ourselves ready and get our own lights ready. It's almost time to play some puck. The Leafs and the Oilers getting ready to showdown here in the 6, here in Toronto. It's time to play hockey. Tristan Jarry gonna get the opening night puck, his first game here. Not really opening night puck, but you know what I mean. He's getting ready to start this game. We're getting ready to cheer him along with all the Maple Leafs. Let's see what indeed they're going to do. Gosh, I'm nervous. Gosh, I'm super nervous. All right, Leafs ready. Lock and load. Here we go. Go, Leafs, go. Austin Matthews going to lead the way, take the opening draw. Time to get this party ready to rock. If you're just coming in, welcome. Adriana, welcome in. Antonio, welcome in. Let's go. Opening puck. Toronto's going to win the first draw. They're going to put this into the Oilers zone. Edmonton right back the other way. McDavid dropping it for Hyman. Hyman, first shot going to go just wide side of the net. Over to McDavid. Matthews taking it away from him. Matthews and McDavid battling behind the net up to Max Domi. Domi backhanded off the boards. Couldn't get it out. Second effort. Come on. There he goes. Playing it up to Domi. Domi trying to hit Nyes. That one does not connect, and this comes all the way down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the party. Hope you enjoy the game tonight. Behind their own net, Edmonton going to set it up and look to move forward. Here's Ekholm, long pass up the middle. Oil going to move this into the Leaf zone. Toronto playing it all the way back. Oh, and wait a second. William Nylander is in the game tonight, so the game sheet did not get updated. So Willie Nylander is indeed in the game tonight. Willie suffering from an illness, but he is in here on the third line, so I guess he was a game time decision and decided he was good enough to go. So a Nylander coming in here with illness, he is in the lineup. Let's do it. I'm super excited for this game tonight, Mary. Super excited. Will the Leafs get the first goal? Here they go. Leafs winning the draw. Riley going to play it along the boards near side. Leafs going to touch this one. Tavares going down for it. Nurse picking it up. Nurse curls behind the net, playing it ahead. Toronto stopped it at the line. Ekman Larson, he's battling, puts it in. Willie going in the corner after it. Nylander turning around, creating some space. Nice moves by Willie, but here comes Draisaitl back to take it away from him. Knocked down by Bobby McMahon, playing it around behind, so the lineup's all kind of shaken up here. This playing it aside, big stretch from Willie, holds it in. Willie keeping it in, looking, going to go down low to Tavares. Tavares up for Riley. He couldn't pull the trigger. McMahon swings it for Benoit. Down to Riley with a tip for Tavares. Nice stop there. Tavares behind the net, working in Gretzky's office against these Oilers. Getting it up to Morgan Riley. Riley feeding it back. Cowan left it. Toronto tried to keep it in. Referee says no, it came out. Offside, offside. Let's go. You guys believe the Calgary Flames have... Is that true, David? That's crazy. That is wild. I didn't know that. I'd have to fact check that one. Oilers, I'm going to work this one up. It's tipped in. Edmonton near side of the ice in their white jerseys with the blue shoulders. Going to play it around behind the net. Coming in front. Nice shovel play there. Toronto putting it to the boards. Going to play this to the middle. Cowan bobbled it. Lorentz going to take this away. He forces it down. Lorentz, he's chasing. Scotty Lawton is in there as well. Little dropped in the corner. Easton Cowan coming in on the forecheck. Maple Leafs going to hold this one in. Here's a quick swing, trying to put it in front of the net. Swing, bada, swing. This is going to be driven out. Edmonton down into the Leaf zone, coming around at the side. Trent Frederick battling to Bouchard with a blast, and that one is stopped. Look out, Easton Cowan. Finn on the pass, gave it away. Oilers keeping this one in. Finally, Cowan gets it back, and he's going to move this one. They get it to the red line, and Stetcher is going to dump it down the ice. Each team with a shot on net to start this game. Edmonton right back. Quick shot off the blocker of Hildeby. Going to put it in the corner. Oilers still pressing, going around, trying to put this one through. Trying to work this one. Wall is the backup tonight, like the sun was possible. Working this one on the corner. Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. Big battle trying to get it across. Edmonton is coming out doing a nice job. Here they come. Deke shooting, scores! Connor McDavid! Connor McDavid. Unbelievable. What a move. Connor McDavid walking right in. A little bit of a giveaway there. Bouchard with the nifty pass to McDavid. He says, excuse me, coming through. How you doing? Puts this one by. Unbelievable. Goes right past, right up the middle. Excuse me, coming through. Backhand, forehand. Hildeby, get out of the way. Tucks it home. And the McBot has the Oilers up 1-0. What speed by Connor McDavid. Hey, that's really funny. Jeffrey, how's it going? Welcome in. Poppy, thank you for the follow. And we got a penalty. We got a penalty. Connor McSpeed. Holy smokes. He was flying. And it looks like Domi's going to get the penalty here. Domi had the puck in his feet, lost it, and just a bad stick. Domi wasn't even looking. A bad stick, and he catches Pekozin in the mouth. So Domi had the stick up, and Pekozin skated right into it, and Domi gets a high sticking penalty. Unbelievable. The Oilers crushing it right now. Artur Akhmeyev is the backup for Toronto tonight. So Domi goes to the box. The Oilers, after scoring, go right back to the power play. Unbelievable. Come on, Leafs. Tune in and McDavid scores. There you go, Duke. Back to the point. Draisaitl going to play this one across. Looking for Bouchard. McDavid spins away. Now he gives it to Bouchard. Back over to McDavid. McDavid goes down low, far side of the ice. Back up to McDavid. Spinning around his man. McDavid working. Big stiff leg. McDavid right in the middle over to Draisaitl. Doesn't shoot. Tries to feed it back. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, Hildeby kicks out the right leg, then kicks out the left leg. Great little move there by Hildeby to rob Draisaitl, and this puck is going to come out and back down. Got to turn it around. Here comes McDavid again. Into the zone, feeding it back to Bouchard. Bouch going to put it across. Edmonton. McDavid in front. Shovel play for Hyman. Goaltender is down. He doesn't have the puck. It's loose. Leafs trying to clear somehow, some way. That one did not go in. My goodness. KQ, that's funny. Pickleball Pat, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. It really is. It really is. He is a special player, a very special player. Just get McDavid in a Toronto uniform already. Hey, McKenzie, welcome in. Leafs coming in. Yarncroke teeing off on one. He took the 3-wood there, put it just wide of the goal. Hyman going to leave this one here for Draisaitl. Back to McDavid, stepping in. 35 seconds left to go in the power play. Toronto going to pick it up, going to chip this one out. Racing forward is Nyes. Nyes has a lane. Nyes coming up, shooting, trying to go 5-hole. And Tristan Jarry with a nice little save. And I got to tell you, his pads look a little slick. The blue with the orange stripes, looking pretty slick. My goodness, Draisaitl, unbelievable. Tries to make a pass in the middle, and Hildeby kicks out one leg. Then he tries to go behind the net. He kicks out the other leg. Oh, yeah, Jeff, always on a Saturday night. Saturday night. 23 seconds left to go. All the big guns going to shoot out the lights. Here's Matthews going to play this one back. Leafs playing a little bit of keep away, trying to kill off some precious time. Finally, the Leafs send this one down the ice. It's Saturday night hockey. Oilers and Maple Leafs. Savoy going to dump this one in. Edmonton sending it to the line. That is missed by Nurse. Comes all the way back to the Oilers zone. Power play has expired. Leafs kill this one off. Let's see what Toronto's going to do. Long pass, cross ice. Benoit stepped into his man, and the puck comes, caroms off the boards right to the netminder. And he's going to hang on to it, and Thrun is mixing it up there in the corner with old man Adam Henrique. Henrique and Thrun kind of getting involved with each other. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Colt, thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Barbarian hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the community. Don't forget to hit that like button as well. because it is free to do, and so is hitting that subscribe button. Oh boy, big time playing here. Big time playing. Leafs working it, Oilers working it. Oilers with the lead here so far. This is going to come back around, and Hildeby going to hang on to that one, get a little bit of a whistle, a little bit of a stoppage in play. 5-1 Oil tonight. Steve saying they're going big. Leo, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey there, Mark. Toronto needs to find its Shoresy. Brian, what's up? Welcome in as well. All consuming. How's it going? Ross, what's up? Travis, welcome in. Welcome. Why aren't these messages coming through to my other chat? Interesting. All right, I apologize those that are watching over on the vertical stream. For some reason, your chat messages didn't come through. But welcome in. This over on the side, trying to drive it through. Edmonton setting it up. Here come the Oil. Oil coming through, turning it over. Toronto slow to turn and go. Chipping this one up is Bobby McMahon, but that's going to be an icing call. 13 minutes to go here in the first period. Go Habs, go CC, welcome in. Always Toronto Maple Leafs. There you go, Sean. There you go, Sean. My goodness. Let's go. I wonder why. What's going on? I wonder why these, hey there, Charlie, welcome in. I wonder why these messages did not come over to our full stream here. That's interesting. All right, I'll have to take a look and see if we can figure out why that is the case. All right, let's go. 3 straight wins versus the Oilers. The Leafs have 9 goals against. Let's see if they can get some goals going on. Let's see. Right, Kathleen? Oh, there we go. Here's a quick shot. Back around. Toronto going to play this one up. Trying to bring it across. Digging in front. Nylander takes it away. He's going to flip this one. Here comes McMahon racing for it. Can't get it. This one taken to the corner. Leafs are lucky to have. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Got to ride the momentum, Mark. That's right. Got to build the momentum in order to ride it. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hey, Sandra, what's going on? Welcome in. Offside, Edmonton. Offside, Oil Town. They're going to a commercial break. Let's go. McDavid getting the first goal, putting him on the board. Welcome in, everybody. If you are just joining us, thank you for being here. If this is your first stream with us, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience on the SB12 Sports Network. We're trying a couple of new things tonight with the software, and so far, well, it's not really working that well. No, it's working okay. I'm just kidding. It's working okay, but a couple of things I expected to work differently, so we'll have to continue making some tweaks and changes. Make sure we get everything working the way we expect it to, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those that have hit that like button so far. Makes a big difference to us. If you haven't hit that like button yet, give that thumbs up a click. It is huge. And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe for us as well. We'd love for you to come back and join us all season long. Anyone remember? No, I don't, David. I remember Mike Sharp for sure and Steve Lombardi. The broadcast and your play-by-play are not in sync. Kevin, hit your refresh. Hit your refresh. Hopefully that solves the issue for you. But yeah, I think yeah, I would hit that refresh and see if hopefully that fixes the issue. We're trying this new thing that the Tubes has rolled out, and I wonder if that's causing a little bit of haywireness. It's like, let's go to a commercial because it's going to have fun, Jeff. We're going to have a great time tonight. We're going to have a good time. What's up from Miami? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Sync the TV to the play-by-play. There you go. Welcome in, Rick. That's the way to do it for sure. Oils off the draw. Going to bring it back to Bouchard. He's going to play this one across. Ekholm hits the red line. Going to dump this one in. Chasing it around. Puck rolls right through the middle of the ice. Nobody there to pick it up. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Knocked down. Hyman getting a shot. And again, it's knocked down. Matthews playing it up to Nyes. Nyes trying to put it around Ekholm. He can't do that. Edmonton bringing this one back. McDavid. He gets tied up. Matthews takes it away over to McCabe. McCabe looking up ice. Hits the red line. Just flipping this one down. Leafs only have 3 shots on net. Having some trouble getting in the zone right now. They got to get a few more shots. Edmonton going to work this one up the middle. Here come the Oilers. Far side, quick shot, going to go wide. And that may have been deflected up and at a play, so we're going to get a stoppage. Going to get a whistle here. Some people don't know this, but before Keanu became the spokesperson, he used to act in movies. That's funny. Remember Johnny Mnemonic? That was one of my fun ones, Johnny Mnemonic. Nice, Rick. That was a lot of fun, Rick. I appreciate you doing that for me and doing that with me. That was a good time for sure. Here's a quick shot. Nice little knockdown. Robertson picking up the puck and to play it ahead. Yarncroc with it. Going to tip this one down into the corner. Edmonton going back to pick it up. Emberson going to work it around. Toronto holds the line. Riley keeps this one in. Too far for Robertson. Ekman-Larsson pinching up over on the other side. Yarncroc backing him up. Keeps it in. Shot goes just wide of the net. Robertson again playing it back. Riley kept it in but couldn't get it deep. And the Oils sending it down the ice and no icing. Referee waves off the icing call. I'm a little surprised there. Good speed by Frederick. Toronto going to hit the red line again. Going to flip this in the corner. Robertson going to dance around his man going in here after it. Little bump on Regula. Going to get it past Cowan. Here comes Edmonton. 2-on-2. Trying to turn the corner around Thrun. Cutting in is Lazar. He takes a bump. Puck goes to the corner. Edmonton out in front with a one-timer. Didn't get all of it. Eisenbach. And boy, Edmonton with a great opportunity. Back to the corner. Oils cycling it around the Leaf zone. Edmonton, Lorentz battling. Or Lorentz getting this one out and down the ice. Easton Cowan racing for it. A little stick lift takes it away from Easton Cowan. Have to be stronger on the stick than that. Edmonton back into the Toronto zone. Dropping this one. Coming around the Oils, pressing, backhander. Hildeby makes a stop. Toronto going to put it to the corner. Back to the line, Bouchard pinches up. Cowan got it past Bouchard only for a moment. Edmonton holds it in, though. Draisaitl with the puck. He goes cross ice. Edmonton cutting towards the middle. Oil, Bouchard putting it towards the net. Hits a body and gets knocked down. Cowan picking it up. Cowan slowly didn't know what to do with it. Finally gives it to McCabe, and he sends this one in. Let's get it going, boys. Come on. Hey, Kiwi girl, what's going on? I appreciate that. Welcome back in. Playing this around. Ekman-Larsson pinched up. Nylander there, holding it in. Nylander a little give and go with McMahon. McMahon in the corner, trying to get it back to Willie. Willie behind the net, sliding it in front all the way back with a shot. Hit the crossbar, I think. Doesn't go in. Riley holding the line to Willie. Nylander, he cycles around. Nylander pulling up. Willie in the corner. Loses the puck. Bouchard trying to pick it up. He plays it around the boards. And Ekman-Larsson can't hold it in. This coming all the way out. Toronto has to back this one up. Let's go. Hey there, Lala. Welcome in. Going to be flipped in the corner for Matthew Nyes. 9:10 to go here in the first. Domi to Matthews. Matthews tried to chip it past Nurse. Nyes had it, gives it away to McDavid. McDavid with speed. My gosh, he's so good. Drops it off. Back to McDavid. McDavid to the point for a one-timer. Side of the net. Hyman can't put that one in. Nurse at 93 miles an hour. Edmonton coming close again. Oil at the point. Nurse going to play this one up. Hyman a little backhand in. Domi chipping it out. It's a 2-on-1. It's Benoit with the puck to Nyes. Nyes shooting. Great save. Rebound. Benoit turn around. Benoit is definitely not an offensive defenseman. My goodness, let's go. The Leafs with a glorious chance there. They just couldn't bury it. 4 shots for Toronto, 9 shots here for the Oil. My goodness, that was close. That was super close. Back around in the corner, Edmonton. Janmark is there, comes to the line. Riley goes across. Ekman-Larsson doesn't shoot. Now he does, hits a leg, comes to the line. Riley throws it towards the net. That one goes wide. Ekman-Larsson to Järnkrok at the blue line. Järnkrok throwing it down in the corner. Missed its intended target. The Oil's playing it around the boards again. Here comes Trent Frederic, takes a bump from Ekman-Larsson. The Leafs recover the puck. They're going to play this one around. Hey, Lewis, how's it going? Welcome in. Alan, what's up? Joe, how's it going? Knuckle Puck, what's up? Welcome in. I think they'll be okay. Knuckle Puck, I love the name, by the way. I apologize to those watching over on the vertical stream. For some reason, your chat messages are a little slow to come across. And play is going to be an offside call by the Oilers. So we're going to get into face-off just outside the Leaf zone. Good hustle. Toronto had a chance. Edmonton had about 3 others. Boy, nice. Just fanned on it. Great opportunity. Just could not put it in. Oh, it was so close, but yet not close enough. All right, if you're just tuning in, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Again, hit that like button and hit that subscribe for us. As we continue to grow the channel, we need your help. So hit that subscribe button. There are so many ways to support the stream. The free ways, easily. Just being here and watching, hitting that like, hitting that subscribe. If you want to go a little above and beyond, if you enjoy the work and the effort we put in, you can drop a super chat by hitting that little dollar bill sign in the bottom of your chat. That will allow you to drop a super sticker, a super chat. You can even join the channel with a membership. Last but not least, we have a PayPal in the pinned message if you want to go off the grid and do it through PayPal. We accept that as well. We appreciate everybody who sent us a PayPal or sent us some kind of a donation. So thank you so much for doing that. Later tonight, we're going to be gifting some memberships. So stick around. Later this evening, we're going to be gifting some memberships. So if you're a subscribe to the channel, you may have the opportunity to win a free month of membership. All right, now that we got all of that out of the way, Toronto, it's doing a good job in the face-off circle right now. Where they're not doing a good job is in the shots department. They need to get some shots. That is for sure. There it is. I love that. I love seeing that little Sam dance. So good. All right. Let's pick this one up. Frederic would be, I would love Frederic. Frederic is so good. I kind of wish we got him here in TO. Mick didn't. Amazing. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Come on, Leafs. Got to get by. By the way, Bouchard picking up the assist on the goal by Connor McDavid. Oils win the faceoff, 7:16 to go here in period number 1. Edmonton, Draisaitl bringing this one in over the line. Pies are flinging. Pies are slinging. Shot right on, and Hildeby again. Going to grab and hang on to it. Ekholm, 92.5 miles per hour. Absolutely blasting it. Ekholm is solid. Hey, the Lightning Bolt, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Oh, the Austin Matthews stink face, one of my favorites. Rick, one of my all-time favorites. This coming around in the corner. Toronto ripping it around the boards. Bouchard is there. Bouchard picks the puck off the board so easily. Draisaitl gives this one away. Nylander to McMahon. He bobbles it, and Bouchard is going to go back to pick this one up. McDavid is too fast. That's right. He should get a penalty. 2 minutes for breaking the hockey speed limit. Here's Pekozin. Pekozin going to play this one around behind the net. It goes all the way around to the far side. Here's another pass behind. Dropped. Draisaitl leaves it there. Given away. Toronto can't clear. Oil's keeping it in. Walking right up the middle. Shooting. My goodness. Wow. Alec Rugula just said, excuse me, pardon me, Maple Leafs, you can pick your jock straps up off the ice. I'm going to just skate around all of you. Holy smokes. Leafs got lucky there. McCabe. Going to send this cross ice pass over to Domi. Domi to play this one back. We've been slimed. We've been slimed. Mara very careless. Very careless. Here's Matthews leaving it for Nyes. Nyes looking for the return feed from Matthews. Doesn't connect. Trying to put it behind the net. Nyes curling in front. And again, the Oilers move the puck so well. McDavid had two guys covering him. Puck comes to Nyes. He's going to leave it for Domi. No, he takes it back. Now he plays it around to Austin Matthews. Matthews takes a bump from behind, picked up here by Rugla again, and he's going to get this one out. As the Edmonton Oilers, Nugent Hopkins going to flip this one down in the Leaf zone. Leafs around the boards up to Nyes. Nyes gets hit, has the puck with him. Hyman trying to dig this one away. Benoit comes over to help out. Nyes still here. Stick handling in a phone booth. Matty Nyes doing a nice job. Here comes Jörn Krok. Nyes now pinching it along the boards, waiting to play this one out, and the Leafs, Nyes with it, going to play it backwards as they're going to go change it up, and here comes Benoit. Benoit up over the line, going to chip this one into the Oil zone. Edmonton, though, very quick on this puck. They're going to work it away, try to move it across. Toronto waiting, one-timer shooting. Yari had that one covered, and it goes wide and all the way down. Here come the Oils again. Edmonton, they are such a good skating team. Henrique behind the net. Going to slide this one over to Frederick. Frederick is tangled up with Ekman Larson. Oil put it down to the point, putting it across. 4:35 to go here in the first period. Shots are 11-6. Ekman Larson going to play this one up. Toronto, here comes Robertson. He scoops it up, flips it in, and it happens to go right to Emberson, who moves this quickly. Nice little move by Janmark. Janmark by the red line, going to pass it over. It was behind its intended target, and the Leafs get it back into the Oilers zone for a minute. Edmonton sends it down the ice. McCabe scooped it up, missed hitting Cowan, and there's Bouchard picking it up, moving it quickly. Edmonton cutting towards the middle of the ice. Puck hops up in the air. Leafs going to knock it down. Easton Cowan putting it across. Nice pass over to Lawton. Lawton with the backhand rebound. Cowan, he scores! Easton Cowan! Easton Cowan, the cowboy, baby. Easton Cowan comes up with it. Nice goal there by the kid. Love it, Pickleball Pat. Enjoy your call tonight, Sam. Thank you, Pickleball Pat. Thank you for being a channel member. We appreciate you so very much. Big move, Lawton with the backhander. Easton Cowan picking up the rebound. Hashtag, well, there's no hashtag, exclamation mark, redeem cowboy brings up Easton Cowan to the screen. What a goal by the cowboy. Got to get a new updated one for him. His old London Night one needs to be redone. Brian, how's it going? Let's go hundreds. James with the S. Cowan's fourth goal of the season. Bobby Mack going to flip this one out. We are all tied at ones. All tied up. Here comes Edmonton. Pico's going to race this one in. Oop, could take that away. Playing it around. My little YouTube light got in the way. Maple Leafs goal. Oil's going to put this one around. Back to the point. 3:12 to go. Edmonton, Draisaitl. Draisaitl curling. Leaving it here for Nurse. Nurse, backhand in front. Kicked aside. Nurse with it again. Leaves it here for Draisaitl. He's being watched by Willie. Hits the side of the net. Draisaitl trying to get it back to the point. Finally does. Tavares watching his man. Tavares steals it. Breakaway. John Tavares. Johnny T. Forehand. Oh, great save, Yari. John Tavares, a breakaway from the red line and a great save by the new netminder. As the Oilers come through, they go backhand, and a great save by Hildeby. Save after save after save after save. Wow. That was outstanding. Big time stops. Here come the Oilers up over the line. Edmonton going to drop this one back across to Bouchard. Bouchard trying to stay away from Nyes. Nyes pestering him, cycling it to McDavid. McDavid shooting. That one hits a leg, and Toronto Just going to flip this one up and all the way down the ice. Holy smokes, what a series that was. That's right, the lightning bolt. Come on, Leafs, get another. Here comes Edmonton turning it over. Here comes Nick Robertson. Robertson 1-on-2. Robertson trying to make a move, pushing himself past his man. And finally, Edmonton takes it away. Here comes reinforcements. Nick Waugh in there. Waugh battling. Robertson curling by the front of the net. Edmonton taken away from Waugh and going to cycle around, setting it up in their own end. Now they're going to look to move this one up. Thank you, Jason, for hitting that follow. We appreciate it. Let's go. Banging and crashing. Trying to dig this one through. Thank you, mods. I appreciate that. James, what's going on? Toronto going to take it away. Here comes Cowan. Cowan on the move. Steps aside one. Cowan rushing. Going to play this one all the way down the ice. Lorentz trying to cut in here. Lorentz flying. He gets in there, ties up his man. Last minute of play.
Last minute of play in this period.
This down around behind the net. Edmonton, look out. Cowan blew a tire. He went down. Oilers trying to carry it up a little stick hand aside. Edmonton into the Leaf zone. Big collision. It comes off the mesh, off the netting behind the net. And we're going to get a whistle here. Wow, what a pace. They're going to go to commercial. Great pace of play. Both goaltenders making some huge saves. I walk away for 2 minutes and miss the goal. It was Easton Cowan. Easton Cowan got the goal. It was a beauty, too. On the rebound, Scott Lawton and Steven Lorentz picking up the assists. Really good effort. Really good effort. And this has been a great first period. Toronto up to 9 shots now. So at the end of the day, when we look back on this period, it's going to look pretty decent. It's going to look like they played okay. Easton Cowan is playing good. He deserves to be on the first line. That would be interesting. I kind of like the chemistry that Cowan and Nylander are building together. Those two have some really, really good chemistry that they've been coming together. And this was just Cowan to Lawton. Lawton took the shot. The rebound came right to Cowan, and he made no mistake about it. So it's a tough game. It is a tough game, no doubt. But both teams are playing well right now. He did good. Yeah, he did, Joshua, for sure. Ryad, how's it going? Welcome in. Yari's been looking good. Knuckle Puck hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much, Knuckle Puck. Appreciate that. Be like the Knuckle Puck. Light that blue lamp simply by subscribing here to the channel. Last time I saw you was Game 7. Dale, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. I got to figure out how to get this chat in my other tool. I don't know why it's not working. Do you think Edmonton gave up a lot? I think they did, Riot. I think they did. But if you look at his record this year, he's got a decent record. I know Knuckle Puck is such a good name. Such a good name. All right, let's finish out this period strong, Leafs. Let's keep finishing this one out strong. Cowan, 10 points this season. He's got 2 in his last 6 games. The youngster making the best of his time here with the big boys. Edmonton going to keep this one in. 30 seconds remain here in period number 1. Zach Hyman, wheeling and dealing, getting it over to Draisaitl. He has it taken away. Puck comes to Matthews. Matthews, little backhand saucer to Tavares. JT cycling over to Matthews. Toe drag, shooting, big rebound. Nyes couldn't get there in time. Quick release there by Matthews. Leafs with a last minute chance here. Puck is going to come down the ice. It's going to be an icing call. Slushy Oilers, I want my stew back. Yeah, listen, I think, well, I'll save it for intermission. I never met him, but I heard he was a pretty nice guy. Met Wendell and Dougie. Oh, what? Wendell and Dougie are phenomenal. They are 2 unbelievable people. Tucker's a nice guy, too. Tucker is a nice guy. All right, we got just a couple of seconds to go. 8.9 off the draw. Oils win this one. Going to play it just behind the net. Bouchard is going to hold it. And this period comes to an end as the Toronto Maple Leafs tie it up. A goal from Easton Cowan, assisting from Lawton and Lorentz. A nice play. And Connor McDavid with his 17th, by the way. Evan Bouchard picking up the assist there. Egg, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. 2 nice goals, McDavid and Cowan. McDavid, this was a great goal. Morgan Riley passed it up, and Toronto turned it over. Nick Watt turned it over to Bouchard, who fed it to McDavid just at the Edmonton blue line. And Bouchard, a quick pass to the middle of the ice to McDavid, and he flies past. Who does he beat out here? Let me back this up here. And McDavid, I mean, he turned on the Jets. He goes past Ekman Larson, between Ekman Larson and Calle Jarnkrok. He goes past Morgan Riley, makes a nice move, and puts it home. A real nice game from Connor McDavid. A really nice goal. Easton Cowan's was a pretty decent play as well. Bouchard turns over the puck to Cowan. Cowan raced this one up. He fed it across for Lawton. Lawton took the shot. The rebound came right back to him, and he put it in. You know what? Let's see if we can get a little replay action here. Let's see if we can bring these up and demo these goals for you, because they were pretty. They were very, very, very pretty. And I know I can. Just take me a moment to set this one up, as it always does. So give me a second. Holy, these are a lot to go through. We're gonna get this for you. We're gonna find this for you. Yeah, this one highlights it well enough. This one highlights it well enough. So give me a second. Let's see if this will work. All right, so we're gonna bring this up here for you. Let me just manipulate this so we can all look at it together. So we're gonna put it over here. There you go. All right, so what's gonna happen? So we see, let's fast forward the play. So right here is the puck. Here is the puck. This is where Toronto turns it over. Bouchard picks it up. Bouchard takes a look. Here's McDavid. Bouchard and McDavid side by side. Bouchard is going to give the puck to McDavid. McDavid, he's going to go right between the two Leaf players. Going to go right between them, and he's going to wheel. I don't know where Morgan Riley was going. This is Morgan Riley over here, and he's going to go right past Morgan Riley. And you know what? You guys over on here can't really see it. So give me a second so I can adjust this as well for the other stream. There we go. So McDavid goes right in, and he's going to step right around. A nifty little move. So if we play this in full speed, look how quick McDavid just steps right through everybody. A nifty little move, and tucks her home. So a great move there. I mean, wow. The speed is just incredible. So way to go, McDavid. If we take a look, we're going to find, here's Nyes with a great chance. Nyes had a big chance. What I'm trying to find. All right, so here's Easton Cowan's. Whoops, here we go. We're going to show you the Easton Cowan clip. Easton Cowan coming through. He gives the puck to Lawton. Lawton coming in. Lawton with a nifty little backhand right here. A nice backhand, but a big rebound. And here comes Easton Cowan, who gets a stick on it and chips it up and over. A nice goal here by the young Easton Cowan. So he was fired up on that one. Really, really nice. Let's see if we can get, here's John Tavares's move. John Tavares, great chance on the breakaway, but a nice save. Rebound was right here. He could have put it in, just couldn't find it. So those are most of the highlights. Absolutely wild. So glad we could take a little moment to share some of the highlights from the first period of play. Absolutely wild. Okay, guy, give you a bit of history. Buffalo cried in 2015 when they lost McDavid and got Jack Eichel. That was never appreciated. Jack Eichel was always considered. Jack Eichel was a decent player. Jack Eichel was very decent. Rick, you are very, very welcome. It was a beauty of a goal. It was a really, really nice goal. After McDavid scored, Cowan said, "Hold my beer." It was funny. That's really, really funny. It was a nice goal for sure. Yeah, Dan, I agree with you. He is one of the best, if not the best. What McDavid is doing is just nasty, right? It's just nasty. He is so good and he plays so hard. Everything McDavid does is just lights out, right? He's so good on his edges. He's so good with his stick. McDavid this year, 48 points, has him second in the league, just behind Nathan McKinnon. Malkin Celebrini, 1 point behind Connor McDavid going into today, which is absolutely crazy. 32 helpers for McDavid this year, 31 for Celebrini. These guys are just beasts. Consolation prize. Buffalo's crying. Buffalo is still crying. There's one of my other favorite names, Hoser McHattrick. Love it. Go Team Canada. Hoser McHattrick, welcome in. Love that name so much. Very good to see you. Welcome in. The other door. Hello. I really appreciate you explaining the plays. I'm still trying to learn how to follow the puck so fast. No problem. It is my player. Hate this, but Jack Eichel has better natural curls. Yes, I will agree with you there. Jack Eichel definitely has better natural curls than McDavid. There's one battle I think McDavid will be okay to lose on. That's really funny. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and hanging out tonight. I hope you're having a good time. I certainly am. And this is going to be a bigger and badder game. So if you're just coming in, hit that subscribe for us and share us out as we get ready for period number 2. Make sure to share us out. It's super important as we are continuing to grow. Baseball season was good for us, but like at the end of every season, we take a little bit of a dip after that. So we're trying to build things back up, and we need your help. So hit that subscribe button if you're not subbed up already. All right. Oof, Leafs putting on a good show. Let's go over the stats. I don't think we went over the stats yet. 12 shots for the Oils so far, 10 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And why? That was weird. All right, something looked weird. 12 for the Oilers, 10 for the Maple Leafs. Face-offs, what a change. The Maple Leafs were at 58%. They dropped down to 37.5%, which means Edmonton is winning 62.5% of the face-offs, which is crazy. Edmonton goes 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto did not get a power play opportunity there. 10 hits for Toronto, 6 hits for the Oils. 6 block shots for Toronto. They continue to do a good job there. No block shots for Edmonton. Giveaways, though, absolutely atrocious. 15 giveaways for the Oilers, 14 giveaways for the Maple Leafs. And to show you how bad it is, I think Toronto had 14 or 15 giveaways against San Jose after the entire game. So giveaways are certainly a bit of a problem. So we got to be watching what's happening there. Sam, you agree Eichel was a consolation prize for the Sabres? Listen, Eichel, I think, was not a bad player. Eichel and, Alec, who I guess turned into Alex Tuck, Tuck, Eichel, those guys, unfortunately, injuries, a big part of their careers, and they're amazing hockey players. Buffalo just seems to have this aura about them where they can't get anything going. It is absolutely wild. Hey, Anthony, welcome in. Would love to see them figure out a way of getting going, because Tage Thompson and Rasmus Dahlin and some of the players there, they're such good talents. They just can't win, which is so bizarre. All right, Wayne, sounds good. Go Raps, KQ says. Go Raps. Raps need to do better. Listen, Raps, they got off to a good start. They had a good run. Have some injuries that they're stuck on right now. So they're trying to battle through these injuries, and it's just not working out for them. And it's tough, right? It's very, very tough for the Raptors for sure. But I like what the Raptors have going. They're finding a good way of putting things together. And when RJ is back and he's healthy and they get all three, him and Ingram working together again, it's going to be good things with Scotty Barnes as well. So like what we're going to get from the Raptors, just like I like what we're starting to get from this Maple Leaf squad. Listen, yes, we can all admit it was a tough start to the season for this Leaf team, right? No doubt a very, very tough start to this season, but they've been figuring it out. They've been getting things back in here. Would like to see more shots coming their way. That's something the last couple of years has been a problem. Thank you, Mara. I appreciate that. We want to stay above 50K. We are just a hair above 50K. We want to stay above it. So that's why it's very important everybody hits that subscribe button for us. From a Maple Leaf standpoint, more shots. Matty Nyes has 2 shots. Tavares has 2 shots. Yarncroc, Lawton, Matthews, Cowan all have 1. No shots for Domi. No shots for Bobby McMahon. No shots for Nylander. No shots for Robertson. These guys need to shoot the puck. From a defensive standpoint, Ekman Larson, he's got 2 shots. No other defenseman has a shot. And this is something we've talked about a lot, right? A lot. They need to use their defensemen to shoot. Now, this game is not like a lot of the other games. It's not so much a get into the zone, set it up, work it back, and shoot. This is a high-speed, high-paced game. And so they just got to get in there and battle. Angela, how's it going? Welcome. And I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody is doing well. We know there's a lot of illness going around right now, a lot of illness. And everybody seems to be sick. So if you are under the weather, if you are not feeling well, if you have something that you just cannot shake, we hope you feel better. And I'm going to ask everybody at this time, drop some hearts in the chat. Drop some hearts in the chat as a way of us thinking about everybody out there, whether you have the flu, whether you have norovirus, whether you have something, whether you are just sick as a dog and can't get healthy. Make sure we drop some hearts in this chat as a way for all of us to say, get well soon. All right, let's go. Gumdrop. Yeah, hit that refresh button, my friend. Hit that refresh button, but good to see you. That's right. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. It is so important. So important. I have Oiler hate. It cannot be treated. KQ. That is very, very, very funny. Oiler hate. It's funny. It's funny. There are some teams that wherever you are from, you just cannot like. You are just against it. I'm going to have a little drink myself. And as you know, me, myself, was under the weather pretty bad last week. So we were affected just as everybody else. Oh, yeah, I have the flu and it's now. Oh, Gumdrop, feel better, feel better. Soccer, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Martin, that's kind of funny. Oh, yeah, Lala, I got the water here. I just wanted to finish my other beverage, and then we'll get the water here. Nye, welcome in. Thank you so much. Dropping those hearts in there. Appreciate it so much. Donald, what's going on? Getting that heart in there. Thank you so much. Dropping the hearts. We hope everybody feels better. Absol, how's it going? You're happy Cena's retiring. I'm going to miss John Cena. I'm going to miss him. Vexum, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to miss him for sure. But it's going to be a big game. Big battle here. Big battle. Leafs in tough. And it's going to be a fun rest of the game. We're a third of the way through. The Leafs just keep on trucking. Just keep on playing away. Let's take a look over on the Oilers side. 2 shots here for Thomas Seek. 1 for Frederick, 1 for Hyman, 1 for Lazar, 1 for Savoy, 1 for Pekozin, 1 for McDavid. No shots on net for Draisaitl, Magniapane, Nugent Hopkins, Adam Henrique, or Matthias Janmark. So some big guns here for the Oilers. Still no shots on net. The difference is most of their defensemen have shots. Bouchard, Ekholm, Stasny, and Emberson all have shots. Nurse and Ragula do not. So the Oilers are shooting from the point, which is pretty good. The Oilers, they've got it figured out. I agree. Isn't saying that. Lala, thank you so much. Thank you, Donald. I appreciate that. Mary, I hope you stay that way. I hope you stay that way for sure. Mel dropping in those hearts. Bring back Austin. Oh, KQ, I wish. Stone Cold was the best. Stone Cold was the best. Yeah, Kevin, it's crazy right now what's going around. It is so crazy. Donald, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for the kind words. James, what's going on? We are just about ready. Second period is coming up. They're just at commercial break. We're waiting for the commercial to finish. When we're back on the ice, we will cut right back over. Oh, I liked how they played, though. I will say, while they started a little sluggish, I like how they picked it up. I like their passing. Their passing got better. Their play in their own zone was a little risky, but they were using the boards, which I love to see them use the boards. They were starting to play their position a little bit better as well. So the Maple Leafs getting things going, and hopefully they can continue down this trend and keep making things look well and play well. But the key, we all know the key is shots, 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 and more shots. Need the shots, right? Need them shots. Want to see Austin Matthews get going a little bit more. They've adjusted the shots a little bit. Toronto 10, Edmonton 12, so just a 2-shot difference. Want to see Matthews putting the puck towards the net a little bit more. Fan of DX. Oh, Lala. Our road dog, Jesse James, was one of my favorites of all time. And Lala, I actually met Test. I actually had dinner with Test, had some pictures with him. And then, of course, I met Test in Richmond Hill at a bar. Met him and kind of talked to him a little bit, and he was a nice guy. I know he had some issues, but he was a nice guy. About to go back to TV and watch, been updated outside. All right, Zika, welcome in. Bernard, hope you're doing well. All right, we are set to go. Period number 2. It's time to turn it on. Let's do this one, Leafs. Let's go. Big time start. Want to see big effort here. Carlos, what's going on? Come on, Matty. Just one. Just one. Want to see him do it. Want to see him crank it up a notch. Single, unfortunately, I am not able to do so. Not able to do so. All right, gumdrops. Sounds good. Let's go. The buzzer has gone. Intermission is officially over. They're back on the ice. Let's do it. Mr. Holmgren, I don't believe I ever did meet Boris Salming. He was one that I did not meet, especially in my kind of later years. I don't think I did when I was a kid. I would like to believe I'd remember that. But no, I don't believe I did. All right, here we go. Period is underway. First puck is dropped, and the Oil going to come away with first possession. Edmonton into the Toronto zone. Going to chip it in the corner. Everyone was looking around for it. It's in the feet of Matthew Nyes. He's digging for it, trying to work this one out. McCabe helping, getting it to the line. They can't get it out. They played around. Domi over to chase it in. Ekholm finished up on him. Matthews putting this one across, and McCabe going to carry it out. Nyes was racing in. Can't get him the puck. Puts it in the corner. Nyes to Matthews. Put it back for Nyes. Nyes behind the net. For Matthews, Bouchard takes that one away. Bouchard up the middle for McDavid. McDavid, he's going up. He's got Hyman. McDavid pulls up, shoots, hits a leg, and this one goes into the corner. Nyes going to bounce it off the boards, and Toronto setting it up behind their own net. Ekman Larson with his head up, looking. Good first minute of play here in this period. Going to work this across. Nylander, he's going to play it over to Tavares. Tavares cycling the perimeter. Tavares still with it. Back to the point. Toronto walking to the middle. Here's a shot. That one goes just wide. Draisaitl, a long outlet pass, too far. Leafs going to bring it right back in. Nylander stops. Nylander fumbles a little bit, shoots it towards the net. That one goes just wide. Lemon is the key. Honey, lemon tea with honey. I love some tea with honey. Putting it between the legs. Tavares still has this one. Tavares battling Pekozin. Tavares flips it over to the middle. Not hard enough for Bobby McMahon. Edmonton going to bring it up. Draisaitl to Pekozin. Back to the point to Pekozin. Pekozin looking. He's going to play this one back down low. Up top to Pekozin again. Nurse curling behind him. Doesn't give it to him. Now they do. And that one is broken up. Back over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl walking out of the corner. Benoit doing a nice job on him. Draisaitl playing it around. Edmonton keeps this one in. Draisaitl misses it. Thurn can't get it. Tavares a little slow. Pekozin loses it. Toronto takes this one away. Riley going to play this one over. Riley gets it back behind the net. He's going to come up near side. Long outlet pass. No icing calls. The netminder, Yari, comes out to play it. Edmonton setting it up. Clock is working right now. You also met Edge and Christian. Very nice. This around the corner. Toronto. Benoit trying to move this one forward. Big battle here in the corner. Edmonton doing a nice job. Puck is going to come free. Oilers dig and continue to dig. Ekman-Larsson going to play this one up. Toronto going to chip this one out of the zone. Back, the Oilers going to pick this one up. No shots so far yet this period. Everybody taking their time. Everybody is just playing good hockey. Here's the first shot looking for deflection and a nice save here by Hildeby. Nick Waugh going to carry this one back the other way. Dropping it for Yarncroc. Back down low for Waugh. Waugh can't fight off his man. And this is going to come across. Frederick going to roll this one down in. Hildeby out to stop it. Plays it over. Riley working it up to the half boards. Back over to Riley. Over to Lorentz. Steven Lorentz bringing this one in. Playing it down into the corner. Goes in here hard after it. Lorentz back up. Thurn across. Here's a long shot. Yari with a nice little stop again. In the corner, the Oilers battling. Cowan taking it away from his man. Cowan battling down low, but Bouchard going to shake him off. Goes back behind the net. Tristan Yari putting the blocker up with the stick to keep Cowan at bay. Puck all the way down, no icing the other way. Edmonton coming back in here. Maple Leafs turn around. Lawton didn't play it strong enough. Stetcher goes back. Stetcher going to bring this one up. Drops it over. Here's a long shot. Nice save here into the corner. Each team now picking up a shot. Edmonton walking right in front of their own net. Going to cycle around. Play this back. Magniapani playing it all the way back. Nurse setting it up in his end. Hey, Ollie, how's it going? It's your birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Got a Blue Jays hat and ball and a book. Very nice, Ollie. A happy birthday to you. Just over. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate that very, very much. This coming all the way down. I'm not worried about some Oiler fans. It's like you want Gretzky and the other Oilers that won the Stanley Cup. Absolutely. Boy, the Oilers, Jeff, the Oilers in the 80s and early 90s were some kind of team. They were absolutely phenomenal. They were absolutely phenomenal back then. Oh, boy. Love our Canadian wrestlers. Our Canadian wrestlers so good. I had the privilege of spending some time with Bret Hart a million years ago. Bret Hart, what an awesome guy he was. All right, just about 5 minutes gone in this period. Toronto, Matthews shooting. That's going to be deflected. Hyde. Leafs keep it in. Nyes behind the net, trying to play it out in front. Trying to bring this one through. Absol wants Bouchard and Nurse gone from the Oilers. Toronto coming out in front again. Side of the net. Ekman-Larsson with a shot. He scores! Toronto putting it in. There you go. Use your defense. What does Sam say? Pass to your defense. Shoot the puck. And Ekman-Larsson tees it up and puts this one home. A good job to get it back to your defenseman. And boy, oh boy, what does he do? Makes no mistake about it. Lets it rip from the high slot. Almost dead center from up top between the face-off dots. He puts it in glove side. A nice job, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Love it, love it, love it. Melanie, hit the refresh. Make sure your live button is red. I find a lot of the time it does buffer and kind of gets delayed. So make sure your live button is red. McCabe racing back for this one. Going to pick it up, chopping it around behind the Leaf net. What a great goal. Ekman Larson from Matthew Nyes and Max Domi. Maple Leafs goal, and we got a whistle. We got a hooking penalty coming up against the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs' second penalty of the game. So Edmonton will go back to the power play. John Tavares chirping a little bit here. John Tavares, a little bit of a stick lift. And he gets a little stick lift, and what happened is Pekozin puts his arms on top of Tavares' stick. And I've noticed a lot of guys are doing this lately. They're trapping. You go to lift a guy's stick, and they're kind of dropping their arms underneath and grabbing hold of it. And that's kind of what happened here, and Tavares gets called for the hook. More like it, Leafs. That's go. That's right. Shoot on sight and score. There you go, Gerard. That's right. Ekman Larkman. Oliver Ekman Larson. Larkin. Ekman Larson. Nugent Hopkins plays it around up top to Draisaitl. He shoots, goes to the side of the net. It's sitting right there. Everyone's digging for it. Loose puck. Maple Leafs clear it, but not out. Bouchard with it now. Over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl shooting. That one's deflected. Nugent Hopkins over to McDavid. McDavid back to Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid. He's going to look down low. Off the boards back to McDavid. Looking to take a sharp angle shot. Puck comes to Draisaitl. He shoots. That hits somebody. Stays out. Everyone was looking for it. It dropped down. Lorentz couldn't clear it. Gets it to the line. Edmonton holds it in. McDavid to Draisaitl. Backdoor play and a nice stop there. Coming across with a huge save. 1:10 to go in the power play. McDavid to Bouchard. Bouchard up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl down low. Bouchard to McDavid. He's coming up. You got Nugent Hopkins and Hyman in front of the net. Back to Bouchard again. Lots of movement. Playing this one up top. Cycling around. Draisaitl in his spot. Bottom of the faceoff circle. Shoots. Jam play for Nugent Hopkins. He can't put it in. Yari is in net. Yes, indeed. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid, goal line. Going around. Still going. Bouchard hammering it. And a nice save by Hildeby. Comes across with the blocker. Drops it down and smothers it. Hildeby with a great stop. A real good save. 67, Kevin, 67. Unreal. What a good stop. He's looking great. He's looking real great today. Good movement. Very flexible. 30 seconds left on the power play. Oil win it back to Bouchard again. Bouch to Nugent Hopkins. He tries to go low to McDavid. That's broken up by Benoit. Shoves him to the corner. Nick Waugh comes away with it, and he's going to send this one all the way down the ice. Unbelievable. Tristan Skinner. Kevin. Here's a quick shot off the rush, and that one is stopped. Toronto going to bring it around behind the net. Benoit going to send this one down. And that's going to do it. Power play expires. 6 shots from the Oil on that power play. Hey, Lucas, how's it going? Welcome in. And I absolutely hated the Leafs did in those final minutes against San Jose. Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough one. Battling in front of the net. It's popped up. Toronto still battling. Matthews with it now. He cycles it over to Domi. Domi plays it in the middle. Here comes Toronto. Going to flip it. Nye trying to drive in. Oh, hammers his man. Nye's going to pick it up. Centers it. Nobody is there. Nye's dropping the shoulder. 12 minutes to go here in the period. Toronto going to put this one over. Toronto pass up to Domi. Got to move to the puck, Max. Got to move for the puck. Now he's going to get this to the red line, chipping this one in. Let's go. That's right. 67 it is. Tristan Yari is having an okay game, but so is Hildeby. Leafs going to play this one back. And we got a whistle. We don't know what the whistle was. But we got a face-off coming up. Big hit, big hit. Matthew Knies dipping the shoulder, sending his man Stasny crashing hard into the boards. Wow. 2-1 Maple Leafs. They come out to play. They're playing really well here. Like what I'm seeing. Cheers, everybody. If you are just joining us for the stream, welcome in. My name is Sam. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Again, make sure you tap that like button and hit that subscribe as well. We'd love for you to come back and watch more of our content, and it's free to subscribe. So hit that subscribe. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got this. We got this. Go Leafs, go. Boy, they're looking pretty good. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing right now. Super impressed. Because they're playing solid. Can they continue to play at this rate, though? That, excuse me, is the question. I hope they can. I really hope they can. I believe they can. It's going to be an uphill battle. It is going to be a fight, but I really think the Leafs can do it. And I hope you believe as well, because this Leaf team, they are for real. So let them keep going. And again, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for showing some love by subbing up and hitting that like button. There we go. All right. Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. Coming back from commercial break, whatever happened to that goalie the Leafs had called the monster? Jonas Gustafsson. He had some kind of condition. I forget what it was. He moved around. I don't think he ended up ever becoming what he was supposed to. And the Leafs have had that happen with a few goaltenders. Bobby McMahon going to play this one back. Leafs going to move this one forward. Toronto in their own zone, playing with the puck a little too much. Up to Nylander. Nylander going to play this cross ice. Toronto into the Oil zone. Oil very quickly move it out. Back to Bobby McMahon. McMahon getting it returned, leaves it. Toronto going to tip this one in. Some casual play here, a little too casual. Nurse with it, looking up ice. Going to hit Mangiapane. He's going to cut in. Trying to play it through. Benoit breaks it up, and here comes Tavares. Tavares has Nylander with him, a little 2-on-2. 3-on-2, cross ice pass. Hops over the stick, and Nick Robertson. That was a tough pass to make. Robbie to the point. In Toronto, Riley keeps this one in. Ekman Larson on the other side. Toronto going to go change up, get some new skaters coming on. Edmonton working it up. Can't get it out. They have to turn back. Just started playing some NHL 26, by the way. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I feel like the control schema has changed somewhat, though. If you're an NHL 26 player, what do you think of it? Where did you get that hat and shirt? Angela, the hat was a gift. The hat was a gift, and I actually don't remember where the shirt came from, to be honest with you. But yeah, hat was a gift. I think you can get it downtown at the arena. This coming across. Stetcher sliding it through. That one goes just wide. Either at the arena or the Sport Check just across from Real Sports. Pretty sure it was from one of those two spots. James, 8-9. 8-9. This is going to be dumped in, and that's going to be a high stick. This is going to be whistled down. Still playing 96. 96 was good. I like those old games, Kevin. Those old ones were really good. I think 94 was my favorite. We need the special e-bug. I know. Dallas, and the e-bug rule is going away. The e-bug rule is going away, which is shocking. They're changing it where each team will be allowed to have their own kind of third netminder, their third goaltender. They're getting rid of the e-bug rule where there'll be one emergency backup for either team. I believe Stetcher does have a goal. So yeah, it's I was shocked because I kind of like the e-bug rule. but it'll allow each team to carry an extra netminder. 94 was a good one. Lucas, I'm a big fan of Stetcher. I like what Stetcher is bringing to the team. I like how he plays. He's a little bit of a smaller fellow, but he's got some real grit. I actually liked him on Edmonton a lot. We talked about him in the, during the playoff runs, and I liked Stetcher a lot. Since coming to Toronto, he's playing a very big role for this squad, and he fits in very, very nicely. So, yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. And when I look at what it cost us to get Stetcher, nothing, versus what it cost us to get Carlo, I'd take Stetcher a million times over Carlo. Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate that very, very much. Very, very much. I think we have some pretty amazing folks out there, and they know who they are. Thank you so much for the amazing hat. All right. Coming back from commercial break, the Oilers just coming in with chance after chance after chance. Bruce, how's it going? Going to be a nail biter. Yeah, Bruce, I think it could end up being that way. But right now it is an all-out battle. These two teams are coming up big. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go. Leafs going to win the draw. They flip it out to the neutral zone. Edmonton, McDavid bringing it right back in. McDavid, my gosh, man, putting it in and they score. The Oilers, my gosh, McDavid takes 2 steps and he's flying. And as we're talking about how good Stetcher has been, this one, unfortunately, is a little bad play by Stetcher in front of the net. Stetcher is there. Did it hit Stetcher's leg and go in? McDavid just a couple strides and he's gone. Goes around McCabe, throws it back in front of the net, and Stetcher tries to clear it, and instead is. Now, I don't think this is all Stetcher's fault. Nugent Hopkins kind of hits the stick of Stetcher and puts it in. Right now, are they giving this to McDavid? So this is going to go to McDavid because it was off Stetcher. 2 goals for McDavid. Yikes. 2 goals here for McDavid. And Toronto, Matty Nyes behind the net. He's digging there, jamming it. Oh, yeah, this was Stetcher. Stetcher just went to clear it, and he shoots it right into his own net. He comes right over to Hildeby, and he gives him a hug, and he says, I'm sorry. Stetcher to the bench. That's my bad. That's my bad. And listen, I get it, right? Stetcher, mistake. He puts it in his own net. He takes ownership. He apologizes to a team. He apologizes to his goaltender. That's a player for you. He takes ownership on it. And here we are. We're tied with 9 minutes to go in period number 2. Tough goal. Here come the Oilers. Long shot. Hildeby has this one. It's going to be McDavid's, and that's his 18th unassisted. 2 goals for Connor McDavid. So there you go. Yes, Stetcher has scored. Doesn't count for him, but he has scored. The 80s, the best time ever in high school. Oh, the 80s, Jeff, the 80s were such a fun time. Such a fun time. Some of the best shows were in the 80s as well. Hey, Connor, what's going on? Welcome in. That was a big mistake. All right. Come on, Leafs. Pick it up. Pick it up. Don't let that get you down. The McRefs. Thank you. So let's go. Face off in the Leaf zone. Little bit of a scrum comes away. Toronto playing it along the boards. Edmonton keeping this one in, and they are so good at that. Benoit playing it in front. Toronto, a little backhand pass. And Laurent's going to play it back in their own zone. Here we go again. Toronto, long pass. Hit Lorentz. Lorentz, did it catch him in the face? I think it went off Lorentz's stick and caught him in the face. He was checking his chiclets. Here's Easton Cowan. Cowan cutting towards the middle. Shoot that, baby. He passes it over. Should have shot it. Cowan goes to the front of the net. Here's a pass. Looking for a tip in. Lorentz. Jam play at the side of the net. He came close. Nice work there by Stevie Lawrence. Leafs jamming the front of the net with 3 bodies. Henrique playing this down. Thurn back with it. He's going to go cross ice. Toronto working it up to Cowan. Cowan in over the line. Just dumps it in right on Yari. He's going to go change. Yari going to play this one up ice. Ekman Larson couldn't get it. Magniapane plays it past him. This in the corner. Yarncroc doing a good job to get back defensively and help out. Trying to move this one forward. Gloved it down. Leafs going to play this one across. They can't get it out, though. Riley around the boards. Take 2. Nick Waugh. He's going to chip this one out. Nick Robertson racing in on it. Robbie played this one back. Here's Yarncroc with it in the corner. Pressed up against the boards. Nick Waugh coming in to help out. Waugh trying to chip it past. Trying to work this one. Robbie has a pin against the boards. Finally it comes out. Riley comes up. Gets this over to Nick Waugh. Waugh now held against the boards. Robertson playing it around. Ekman Larson there to pick it up, and he's going to send this one back deep. Nice shift here by the Leafs, just playing with the puck. Lazar going to work this one up, and here comes Magniapane. His pass gets blocked. Toronto going to chip it off the boards. But right back in are the Oilers. Oilers driving around the net. Magniapane with it. He's going to send this back to the line. Cross for Ekholm. Ekholm playing this one up top. Draisaitl curling. Passing it over. Shooting. Look out. Get back in your crease. And the Maple Leafs going to gobble it up. John Tavares is hustling. I tell you, the speed of the Oilers is really showing strong right now. The speed of the Oilers is making a huge difference in this play. They're looking good. Taking it off the boards. Draisaitl put in the middle of the ice. Toronto going to chip this one out. Nylander hustling. Nylander trying to get back here. Puck comes loose. McMahon, look out. Savoy coming. Toronto. Nice job breaking this one up. And the Leafs, Nylander has it. Pekozin going to throw his man to the ice. Edmonton going to take a penalty as McCabe is going to play this one back. We got a penalty coming up. There goes the whistle. The Leafs going to the power play. Thank goodness. Road Warriors, 42 months. Leafs got fleeced trading Minton for Carlo. They absolutely did. Thank you for being a channel member and for so long. Thank you for everything. D&D, what's going on? Knicks are going to the finals. Oh, wow. Go Knicks. Knicks have been playing so good, D&D. So good. All right. Again, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Saturday Night Hockey live here on the Samwelb12 Experience. The Maple Leafs and Oilers and getting the job done. Now, if you're watching us the first time, come in the chat and say hello. Come on in, hang out. Let us know who your favorite players are, who you like to watch. We're going to ask again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe. Trying to get back up to 50-50, and we are 20 subs away from doing that. So 50-50 is where we'd like to get to. So yeah, hit that subscribe for us. Really important. Really important. You know, maybe should I put it back up here? Do I still have it? Let me go. Oh, there we go. We'll put it up there. 50-30 is where we're at. We want to get up to 50-50. Thank you for hitting that subscribe for us as we're climbing back up. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. McDavid is playing well. Draisaitl is playing well. Everybody is... The Oilers are just cooking right now. The Oilers are just cooking. The Leafs aren't playing too shabby. This period definitely has been more of an Oiler period than a Leaf period. It really has, but Toronto's are winning a few more faceoffs. The Oilers are ahead in shots. Let's see. Pekozin is going to go to the box. Toronto's first power play. Let's see what the Leafs can do here, and they almost scored right off the draw. Nice, Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, and Riley. Here's Matthews with it. Curling around. This one is going to be chipped up. Matthews going to put this to Riley, sending it across ice. Nylander getting pushed on. Good job. Good aggressive play by the Oilers. Over to Matthews. Matthews to the middle of the ice. Here's a shot. That one hits the goaltender and goes wide. And the Oil are going to clear this one out all the way down. Living Joe, thank you for hitting that subscribe. I appreciate that. Lighting that blue lamp. Thank you so much. Here comes Riley. Riley going to drop it back. On the move is Matthews. Matthews putting over to Nylander. Riley trying to pass it across. That one hits a skate, gets knocked down. And this is going to come back. Come on, Leafs. They're now last on the power play. Yikes. This one comes around. Tavares going to take it off the skate. JT leaves it here for Matthews. Matthews up top to Riley. Shot right on. Rebound is there. There's an empty net. Can't get a stick on it. Nice coming close. 4:40 to go, and this one is going to go out of play. 4:41 to go here in the second period. The Leafs are pressing hard. My goodness, so close. So close, but yet so far. Terrence, what's going on? Can I get a shout out to Maddox and Mason? What's up, Maddox and Mason? Hope you guys are doing well. All right, here we go. Face off to the left of the netminder. Domi loses it, but Nick Waugh, I think, steps in. Bobby Mack on his knees, getting it over to Waugh. Leafs have it along the boards. Got to get it to the D, and they do. Over to Domi. Domi to Ekman-Larsson. He shoots. Doesn't get in front. Big rebound. Another one-timer from the point. That one deflects over to Cowan. Cowan. He gets it over to Ekman-Larsson. Over to Domi. Domi. Coming. He takes a sharp angle shot. Big rebound. Cowan was too far back. Domi tips him the puck. Cowan to the middle of the ice. Cowan trying to drag some bodies over. To the point. Here's a blast. I like this unit using the point to shoot. Domi to the point again. Shooting again. That one drops. Rebound again. Yari didn't know where it was, and the Leafs couldn't get there. Domi with it. Power play is over. Leafs were changing, and it was a bad pass. They brought it all the way out. Holy smokes. The Leafs coming close. A couple great shots. The rebounds were there. They just couldn't get to them. Lots of shots from the Leafs. And lots of shots by Ekman-Larsson, using the point a lot. One hits, McMahon was right there. Nick Waugh just couldn't get over there fast enough. Wonder who will be doing. Jeff, that's amazing. Oh, that's hysterical. Tristan Yari has to get a little adjustment as one of those pucks came up and hit him up high. Kind of that little dangler that comes down that covers your neck. It kind of hit him, and so he's having a talk with the trainer here. So did the puck actually get through and catch him in the collarbone? Calvin Pickard is waiting to come in. Tristan Yari is showing it hit him on the side. I guess it got him under that little dangler. So he continues to have a conversation with the trainer. The two referees are right there. Wouldn't that be something if the first game and the goaltender gets hurt? So it did. It looks like it caught him under that dangler, just the side of the neck, the collarbone area. He's going back in. He gets a little pat on the backside from Draisaitl. So he's going to go in. There's 3:49 to go, so I'm sure he'll tough it out for the rest of this period. And then they'll look at him and they'll talk to him afterwards. Off the draw, Toronto going to win this one. Over to Stetcher. Wouldn't it be nice for Stetcher to get that goal back? This back around, puck going to come out to Draisaitl. Draisaitl going to pass this one over to McDavid. McDavid plays it down deep. Hyman to Draisaitl. Back to Hyman. It's tied up in the boards, and Toronto going to come out with it. Draisaitl all over the Maple Leaf player. McCabe gives it away. Shot right on. Look out. Big tip opportunity. Leafs playing with it in front of their own net. Can't clear. Now they go off the boards, and again, they hold it in. Stolen by Nyes. Nyes. He's coming. Nyes dancing through. Big shot and a big right pad save by Yari. Matthews keeping this one in. Great move by Matty Nyes. Nyes toe drag, dangling it in, and 4 Oilers take it away from Matthew Nyes. Good rush there. Here's a long pass. Draisaitl trying to go over for McDavid. That's taken away. Up for Nick Robertson. Robbie in the middle, springing a man. Backhand. And Lorentz can't get the shot on. He tries to center it. Had that one knocked down. Edmonton. Henrique the other way. Going to pass this one over. Setting it up. Dropping this one back for Nurse. Nurse centering it across. That one gets deflected wide. Toronto going to pick it up. They're going to move this one off the boards. Robbie getting it down. This is going to be tipped into the oil zone. Oilers setting it up. 2:20 to go. 2:20 to go. Passing this one up ahead. Edmonton walking in. Here's a shot. It goes wide into the corner. Edmonton working this one. Always the drama, Mark. Always. That's right. Still a whole period to go. 2 minutes to go in the second period. This is going to be played off. There's a broken stick. It's going to be offside. Good hustle, good aggressiveness, good play all the way around. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. There we go. There we go. 16 subs away. Matty Nyes, just what a nice dangle coming in, and Yari with a great save, a real great save. I will say, you know, he's playing solid today. A lot of Oil fans were not happy with him coming over in exchange for Skinner, but he is looking real good. Hey, Karen, what's going on? Welcome in. Chris, what's shaking? Toronto going to play this one up to Tavares. Long pass from Nylander, way too far out of his reach. Edmonton plays it back. Toronto taking it away, going to work this back in. Tavares, he's looking. Tavares, fans on the pass. Tried to hit Riley. Here's a breakaway pass. Tavares steals that one back. He's going to chip it in. Nylander tags up, and here come the Leafs on the forecheck. McMahon in the corner. Tavares in there as well. Edmonton steps away, and here come the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins up through the middle, dropping it back from Magniapane. He shoots. That's going to be kicked into the corner. These guys still battling hard. Toronto, Stetcher passes it up. Leafs hitting that red line, going to dump it in. They're going to go change it up. Nurse putting it around behind his own net. Edmonton looking up. The forecheck comes in. They got to play it back.
Last minute of play in this period.
Last minute of play. Here comes Edmonton again. Up over the line, turning around, waiting for someone to come. Coming around behind the net. Robbie chipping it back. Got to move forward. Stetcher going to bank it off the board. Leafs get it in, and Nick Waugh, he's going to chase this one down. Comes around behind. Toronto plays it in front. Nobody there but Edmonton, and here comes McDavid. McDavid trying to get around Ekman-Larsson. Eki forces him to the outside. Draisaitl across, and they score. Unbelievable. Time is ticking away. Puck comes loose. Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid dangles it through. Draisaitl, Nurse, the one-timer. Hildeby comes flying across, but just could not get there in time. Nifty little passing. Domi was watching Hyman in front. Wow. Darnell Nurse, and I hate Darnell Nurse with a passion, so that one hurts even more. Edmonton takes a 3-2 lead here. Wow. 20 seconds to go. Ekman-Larsson going to play this up. Domi coming back. Toronto shooting. That one goes high and wide. It's going to go out of play. Vito, what's going on? How many times did these guys give up goals less than 2 minutes in a period? I know, Vito. A lot, it seems. A lot. It is very, very, very unfortunate. David, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy the Oilers got one. Sarah Nurse is greater than Darnell. Sarah Nurse is phenomenal. I think Darnell Nurse is the biggest hypocrite in hockey. I cannot stand him. 12 seconds to go off the draw. Maple Leafs, quick shot. That one's going to be kicked out of the way. Back over to Matthews. Matthews across. One-timer. Glove down. Puck is still loose. Why did the whistle go? Looks like this one's going to a third period. Oh, boy. It is a great game, Justin. It is a great game. I love when it's back and forth. So good. 3-2. The over-under was 6.5 tonight, so we're getting close. Loose puck. But the whistle or the horn is going to go, and we're going to commercial break. Commercial break? Intermission break as the Oil has a 3-2 lead. Oh, my goodness. Good play, though, by the Oilers. Good play. Hey, LD, how's it going? Jacob, what's up? Welcome in. They are here in Toronto. Scotiabank Arena is where this game is being played. Your goal scorers in the second period. Ekman Larson is 5th from Nyes and Domi. Connor McDavid, it was an own goal, but he gets credit for it, his 18th of the year. And then Darnell Nurse, his 6th from Draisaitl and McDavid. McDavid, oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Connor McDavid is having 3 points here tonight, 2 goals and an assist in 15 shifts. He's got 2 shots on net, 2 shots on net and 2 goals. That is absolutely wild. Draisaitl has a single point tonight. I almost took a parlay where it was McDavid, Draisaitl, Matthews, and Nylander to get 2 points each. Well, so far, well, I wouldn't be anywhere close to looking good because the Leafs haven't come through on that one. John Tavares leading the Maple Leaf forwards in ice time, 13.5 minutes. Nyes at 12 minutes. Matthews at 11:40. Nylander at 10:55. And it goes down from there. For defensemen, Stetcher and Riley tied at 14:55. McCabe is at 14:33. And we got somebody at the door. Oh, wow, that's late. All right. Thank you for delivering. Love getting deliveries so late at night, but hey, it's long overdue. Sorry about that. Let's take a look. For the Oilers, 16:05. Leon Draisaitl leads the forwards there. McDavid at 13:40. Hyman at 12:54. Nugent Hopkins at 12:40. For the defenseman, Evan Bouchard, 15:35. Darnell Nurse, 15:04. Regula, 14 minutes. These guys playing a lot of hockey right now. Is it the local raccoon? It is not the local raccoon this time. Have you had yourself a break entertaining us for hours now? Do you have a small fridge in hand's reach? Oh, Omar, I got my water right here. I got my little water and I got my vitamin water. So I got my fluids here, but thank you for asking. Let's see. I would fire Vito. You would fire him. Really? I'm not yet at that point. I think we snatched Dubes. So Mark, it's so funny you say that. So for those that don't know what he's referring to, Pittsburgh put Matthew Dumba on waivers. And I actually said to my son today, I said, the Leafs should go and pick up Matthew Dumba. I like Matthew Dumba a lot. I've always liked him, and I've watched him very closely because when he came into the league, you know, in the Tim Hortons cards we do, I got one of the like redemption cards, and it was an autographed Matthew Dumba rookie card. So I kind of followed him a little closely because I was hoping maybe at some point his card would be worth something. He's now 31, so you know he's not a 24, 25-year-old guy anymore, but he's a little bit of an aggressive player. He goes in there and he bangs and crashes. You know, he's only played 11 games this year and he's only got 3 points. He has not played a lot. He has not been a big point producer. On Pittsburgh this year being waived. He was on Dallas last year, Tampa the year before, then Arizona. And of course, he was a number of years in Minnesota. Never a superstar, but I kind of like his style. So yeah, I mean, I would certainly go, especially with all the injuries to defensemen, I would definitely put in a claim for Matthew Dumba. I like him a lot. All right, let me scroll back in my chat here. I want to make sure Sam McDavid is not real. He is not real, Dallas. He is so good, though. He is so very, very good. I love the Hunter Brothers coaching. Rick, I love him too. My plan is we're going to be on vacation. I'm going to be on vacation. So depending on when the games are, I'd have to look at the schedule depending on the time of the games and if where I'm at, I can get the games, I would like to do some for sure, but we'll have to see. So no promises. It's kind of a wait and see situation. I might have sent chocolate. Ooh, chocolate. Love some chocolate. Let's see here. What else am I missing? For the right price, could be good depth. So that's a great point, Mara. The locker room toxicity. That is something that is super, super important. Because you have to find somebody who's going to fit into your locker room. You got to find somebody who wants to be here, is proud to be here, and is going to work hard. You don't want somebody who's going to cause an issue, especially, when you're struggling. The Leafs, with Stetcher being in here, and Marshall Rafai, if when he ever comes back, I hope he's a guy that steps in and play. I like him a lot. We know Chris Tanev is going to be out for some time. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Leafs do defensively. But yeah, I think if there's an opportunity to bring in a guy like Dumba, he might be worth it. Might be worth it for sure. Way Willow, what's going on? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome into the channel. You got a Patrick Waugh card. You just shot listed for over 5. Chris, nice. Now you're talking, Chris. Now you're talking. Is it over? Can the Leafs find a way? The Leafs can absolutely find a way. They certainly can. They got to come back and play super, super hard. They got to play really, really well. And we'll see. 1 second. So we'll have to see if the Leafs can do it. It's going to be very interesting. More likely, Canucks seem to have a lot of concerns about So yeah, the toxic locker room, that's something that is for real, right? That's something that absolutely can ruin your team, and you got to fight. You got to fight for that. Hey there, Dennis. Welcome in. McDavid does seem like he's on a mission tonight. He's playing super hard and super well, and it's absolutely impressive what he is doing. So I love it so much. He's been pretty solid, and it's just sharp, right? It's just sharp what they are doing. So McDavid is coming up. Toronto has to find a way of slowing him down coming into the third period, and hopefully they can. All right, I gotta take a quick break for a second. I'm gonna leave you with somebody who's gonna come in and talk to you about this app that's pretty cool. It's this NHL fantasy app that he'll talk to you a little bit about that. And you've seen him before. You're going to see him again. I just got to go run and take care of a couple of things. I'll be back in a moment. Let me introduce you to Jacob. All right, here's Jacob. He's going to talk to you about some hockey.
All right. We're back. Hello, everyone. Nice to see everyone once again. So, like Sam mentioned, hello, James. Yes, the NHL Fantasy Stars app. Basically, it's an app. You open packs, you get players, you train players, you get points, you move up the ranks, and there's certain tiers of players. You got base players, you got silver players, you got gold players, and you have, of course, all-star players like Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews, those kind of guys. Gold players like Brad Marchand, Sam Bennett, and you can also collect teams. So like you can get Maple Leafs, Oilers, Panthers, all that kind of stuff like that. And yeah, it's pretty fun. I've been playing, couple months now. Moving my way up the ranks, getting some pretty good players. And yeah, it's every day, every game day. It's it's fun. It's really fun. You guys should check it out. And yeah, enjoy it. Hello, Dennis. Oh, there's so much to see. I can't focus on everything. Hello, everyone. Hello, how are we all doing tonight? What a game. Big saves from the Hilda Beast. Also some big saves from Yari, or Jari, however you pronounce it. But yeah, it's good game. Good game. Lots of back and forth, lots of turnovers, lots of everything. And that's what makes a solid game. No, Chris. No. Hello, everyone saying hello. What's everyone's thoughts on the Quinn Hughes trade and the separate trades, but the Quinn Hughes and the Tristan Jarry to Edmonton for Stu Skinner? How's everyone thinking on that? Because to me, for the Quinn Hughes, I think Quinn Hughes, I think the Wild won that trade. They got a veteran player, but the Canucks also got couple of young guys. But thanks Chronic. Stuart Skinner, he's had his moments, but he's been good at times as well. So that's something. Wild win trade if Canucks don't get McKinnon. Canucks are something this year. The Canucks are, they seem good on paper. They got a bunch of good guys, bunch of big guys, but they can't put anything on the score sheet. Hughes will do great, but then he got hurt. Oh, he got hurt? I didn't even know that. Yeah, Stuart Skinner doesn't know where his crease is. Half the clips I see of him, he's on the other side of the ice, just dilly-dallying in his own world. Prediction of who's taking the cup? Leafs all the way. All day, every day. Jarry saw his old mask on. Yeah, well, he just got traded. What was it, yesterday, 2 days ago? So, Onyx, not for long. He'll be back. But yeah, crazy game. Excited for World Juniors and Olympic. The Olympic Stadium. Oh man, the Olympic Stadium in Milan is yet to be finished. Oilers take cup. Yes, but I'm gonna have to disagree on that. The Milan situation with the Olympics and the rink and all that stuff. The ice is there. The stands are not there. Did Sam go for pizza? Yeah, Sam went for quick snack break. But yeah, already rigged for Italy to win. Maybe, who knows? But as of right now, there's no rink to play on. So, that'll be something. Yeah, these have been called by Jacob, so there you have it, folks. Yeah, that's we're trying everything to get the Leafs to win a game. They have 2 months till the Olympics. Yeah, I know. They've probably been putting it off for a while, putting construction. So, it's gonna be different because usually, the Olympic rinks are tested by a bunch of pro hockey guys, NHL guys, that kind of thing. But now it's, fresh rink, still in construction. So yeah, it'll be different. Jeff, what's going on is that I'm here and Sam is not. So that's that. But yeah, Leafs are coming back in about 3 or 4 minutes. That'll be fun. Leafs game pretty good so far. About even in the shot region. Game has taken decades off Sam. You have no idea. This game has been stressful up and down the ice. Stetcher with that unbelievable, just absolute impeccable own goal. But oh well. I mean, you get what you get, really. But not much you can do about it. Italians know nothing about hockey. I know nothing about Italian hockey. So there's that for you. But yeah, you can use synthetic ice, that acrylic polymer floorboard style. Yeah, I mean they can. But no, the ice is there. I saw a picture. The ice is there. It's just the building around it is not there at all. Is Sam, you're young again? Yes, it is I, Sam from the past. My favorite Leaf? Honestly, I'm a big Matthew Nyes guy. Or recently Troy Stetcher when he came here, claimed off waivers by the Leafs. Stetcher's been a good addition, great addition to the team, minus his little oopsie daisies earlier. But he's been a great addition. Yeah, Dallas. Sam went back to the future. So it said they will let the Olympics use their facilities. The community said, I'm sure there's a lot of other places that will be very willing to host the Winter Olympics, but I'm pretty sure it's been set in stone for a while. So Cowan has a good game so far. Yeah, Cowan's had a good game tonight. Hopefully he can continue that streak. And now I shall pass it along back to the man you've been waiting for, folks. We'll see you later.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, everybody. Sorry about that. My other son is feeling very under the weather, and so I just had to go do a couple of things for him. So thank you for waiting. Jacob, great job. You did an excellent job. Hope you guys check out that app. It is awesome. I know he was talking to you a little bit about that. NHL Fantasy Stars. If you are going to play Fantasy Stars, I believe you can add people so you play against them. So if you are, find me if you play NHL Fantasy Stars, Samwelb12, you can find me and we can play against each other. So it's a great app. It's a lot of fun. Hey, Mega, what's up? Jacob could take your job. He's great, eh? He's coming along. He's coming along very, very well. I give him a lot of credit. Back to the future. Thanks, Jacob. Jacob, everybody's saying thanks. But again, welcome back. Thanks for hanging in there. Well, again, had to tend to my other son for a few minutes. He's not well. He's very under the weather. So hopefully he feels better soon. Hopefully everybody feels better soon. Dennis, thank you so much. The next play-by-play man. Lala, that's funny. Thank you so much, Karen. I hope so too. He's having a tough go of it. But he will feel better soon. But thank you, everybody, for the kind words. Appreciate it. Jacob, welcome in. Let's get Jacob back in there, celebrating its anniversary, plugging himself 43 months. Let's get Jacob back in there. I'll call you if we got to do it again. I'll call you. But again, thank you, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for being a part of what we do. 3-2 Oilers have the lead. We're getting set for period number 3. Period number 3 is coming up. Now, does anyone want a rose now to enjoy? This isn't The Bachelor. We're not handing out roses. Onyx, what's going on? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. TJ, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you, everybody. My son's name is Jacob. He's in the Canadian military. Oh, Chris, thank him for his service. We appreciate that. Get Jacob back. Everybody wants Jacob back. Everybody wants him back, but that's okay. He had a great goal tonight. There have been some really nice goals, some really nice plays tonight, which is awesome. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so very much. But let's go. Let's go, Leafs. 1 goal behind. 3-2. Oilers have the lead. Hey, Mr. Jake, welcome in. We're ready to pick it up for third period action. Just waiting for them to get on the ice. Can the Leafs strike back? Will the Leafs strike back? A big period coming up. Offensive zone time. 15 minutes for Toronto. 17 minutes for the Oilers. They have a slight edge, a slight advantage there. Oilers just being a little stronger with the puck, just a few more shots, 25-22, but it's been a pretty even game, back and forth. Let's go. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button, getting us up there. Ready, folks, time to drop the puck. Let's go. Third period action starts right now, and the Oilers win the first draw. Here we go. JTP, what's going on? Welcome in. Edmonton with the first puck. They're going to open it up. Oil playing it down. Hyman bringing it into the Leaf zone. Hyman spinning around, dropping it to Bouchard. Plays this one across. Long shot goes wide. Ricochet comes off the boards. Edmonton again coming right in front. McDavid. Nice little feather pass over. They couldn't chip it in. Domi getting it out. Bouchard back, and he's going to turn around. Oil putting it right back in. Stetcher going to try and shovel this one to Domi. Doesn't work. Hyman behind the net. Off the boards over to McDavid. McDavid curling towards the middle, leaving it for Bouchard. Bouchard doesn't shoot, gets to the middle of the ice. Puts this one over. Here's a shot off the boards. Toronto picking it up. They're going to go high off the glass, and they can't get it out again. Leafs for a minute playing here in their own zone. Hildeby, look out. Gave it away to McDavid, not the guy I want to give it away to. He runs into Maple Leaf defender, goes down, but Cowan keeps this one in. He's going to bring it around on the boards. Here's Edmonton, long shot right on, and Hildeby going to stop and hang on to it. My goodness. My goodness. The Oil starting this third period on fire. I know, Jeff, I'm sorry for the ads. I'm sorry for the ads. But I got to pay the bills somehow, and unfortunately, those are the tools that we can use. They always come up at such an inconvenient time. You're a diehard Bruins fan, but McDavid is your favorite player. Oh, he's a good favorite player to have. Here's a quick shot, and they score out of nowhere. This one, a seeing eye goal, and the Oilers go up 2. Come on. Oh, Toronto leaving Hildeby out. Yikes. Draisaitl just throws this to the net. Pacosin chops at it and deflects this one down. Goes off his knee, actually. It hits Hildeby. Did it hit Hildeby? It's deflected down. He banks it down off the ice. It hops off his knee and in. A hockey bounce for Pacosin, and the Oilers go up 4-2. Unbelievable. By the way, we are giving away some memberships coming up in this period, so stick around. Make sure you are subscribed for your chance to win a channel membership. Benoit going to put this one up. Draisaitl picks up a second point of the day. This one rolls in front, and Tristan Jarry going to cover it up. Unbelievable. Let's go. Let's go. We got to get this. Ashton, how's it going? Welcome in. 4-2. Big start here. Big start. TJ, it's going to be completely random. It's going to be completely random. This coming around at the side. Edmonton loses it in the neutral zone. Tavares with it. Tavares going to turn and look. The Leafs, just an unfortunate break here to start the third period. The Oilers get a good hockey bounce. Off the knee and in. Edmonton again. Here comes Draisaitl. Draisaitl backhanded across, and they score. Another point for Draisaitl, and this one goes off Pacosin again. Pacosin just go to the net, and Draisaitl is going to bank them in off you all night long. Unbelievable. Ekman Larson turns this one over. Pacosin to Draisaitl. Draisaitl carries it a backhand across. Guys in the truck, can you slow it down? This pass across, and Pacosin just gets a stick on it. Morgan Riley doesn't tie him up. Goes to the net with the stick down, and Draisaitl just bangs it in off of him. Unbelievable. Edmonton, just 2 big goals just like that. And that is going to take a lot of energy out of the sails of this Maple Leaf team. Unbelievable. Leafs need a quick one here to get back in this hockey game. 5-2. So if you bet the over, congratulations, you've won. The over was 6.5. We're now up to 7 goals. So if you took the over, congratulations. Let's bring this across. Go, Leafs, go. Now it's my nightmare. Here's a big blast. This going wide. Toronto off the boards, trying to direct it on net. Cycling around. Toronto kicking it out to the middle of the ice. Nobody is there. So Pacosin, 2 quick goals. Unbelievable. Bringing this up, Toronto putting it up to Nick Robertson. Robertson into the Oil zone. Robertson shooting. That one goes wide. Nobody to pass to. McCabe sending it to Lorentz. To Waugh back in front. Hits the side of the net. Picked up here by Bouchard. Bouchard playing it up. And the Oilers bringing it out of their own zone with ease. Lazar being pushed towards the end boards. Toronto trying to get this one out. Puck is just going everywhere the Oils want it to go right now. Possession means nothing. Mara, that's hysterical. Working it across. Come on, Leafs. Come on, Leafs. Over the line is McDavid. McDavid curling towards the middle. He's going to get over to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins. Regula spinning away. He's going to feed this back over. Nurse putting it in the corner behind the net. Toronto pinching up. Leafs going to go around the boards. Come on, skate. Here comes Nyzy. Ny's going to flip this in. Domi racing after it. Nurse has it. I would love Domi to hit Nurse so hard. At the side, Domi keeps this one in, but nope. He bring it right back out. Edmonton into the zone. Oils just came out on fire here. Have a good night, Vito. Have a good night, my man. Just watch the language a little bit. This in the middle. Domi going to pick it up. He's going to go to Nyes. Nyes going to chip this one down in the corner. Nyes going in here after it as Domi and Matthews peel away to go change it up. Listen, Edmonton can score a couple of goals like that. Maple Leafs can do the same. You can score goals in bunches. They got to get some shots on net. Travis, we'll see. We'll see. Honkin, what's going on? A lot of injuries. A lot of injuries. Turning it around. Here's Nylander to McMahon. Misses that pass. Edmonton coming right back the other way. Oil dropping it back. Here's a long shot. Hildeby into the glove. And he's going to hang on. 15:01 left to go here in the third period as the Oilers keep throwing pucks towards the net. Toronto needs to get some shots. Needs to get some shots. But have no fear, folks. Have no fear. We'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. I say we because I have anything to do with it. They will figure it out. They won't settle for this. We know they'll get it. All right, setting it up off the draw. Loose puck. Edmonton almost got a shot off the draw. Taken away by Lawton. Here comes Lawton. Scotty over the line. Pulls up. Slides it down in the corner. See, Toronto is doing this too much. They come in on the rush. They go full breaks and then just put the puck in the corner. They got to put it on net. Got to start directing pucks towards the net. Need 2 more shots. Tyrell needs 2 more shots from Connor. Let's see. Bringing this one around right in front of the net. Toronto going to pick it up. Nick Waugh looking, make a decision. Gives it over to Cowan. Cowan throws this one in the corner. He's going to go in here after it, as is Lawton. Edmonton very quickly reverses this one to the line. McCabe, cross ice, direct towards the net. Tip just wide. Bouchard plays it up. Toronto intercepts. McCabe wanted it. He didn't get it. Instead, they pass it to the slot. Nobody is home. Nobody there. Let's go. And we got a whistle and offside at the Leaf line. Unreal. Big time play. They got to step up. They're going to go to commercial break. 5-2 Oilers here in the third period. Come on, Maple Leafs. Tomorrow, my lunch, you're making chili and grilled cheese. Oh, Jeff, delicious. Delicious. Onyx, how's it going? Getting the wave going. The wave is coming. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. But you've already started. Get those hands up. Get those hands up. We got the wave going around and around and around. Let's go. The wave is going around. You got to shoot to score. That you do. And you got to put those hands up to get the virtual wave going around and around and around. Let's go. The wave is going around our virtual arena. If you're just coming in to join us, welcome to the party. Thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button for us. We're coming up to 50-40. We need your help to get there. So hit that subscribe. And last but not least, come in the chat, join the virtual wave, put your virtual hands up, baby hands up. Remember that song? Oh, so good. Always reminds me of the warm weather. But what a game this has been. My goodness, these Oilers, they've awoken. 3 points for Draisaitl, 3 points for McDavid. McDavid, he's got to have like 15 or 16 points in his last 5 games. He's been on an absolute tear. Connor McDavid has been. Always fun watching McDavid. McDavid is one of those guys like watching Jordan or Kobe or Shaq or Gretzky, Lemieux. You watch them, you love them, but you don't really appreciate them until they retire. And Connor McDavid, one of these guys who is absolutely the best ever. And while he's been dominating the game on the ice, he doesn't do much for the game off the ice. And I mean that in a respectful way. Yes, he does a lot for charity and all that, but Gretzky just seemed to do so much more off the ice than what he does. Or Messi or Brady. He's one of the best. Skittles, absolutely. One of the best. Here he comes. Connor McDavid over the line. Going to backhand pass this one over. Shot right on. And again, Hildeby going to hang on to it. We didn't get a chance to go over to the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll do that real quickly. Thank you for that subscribe, by the way. Jets are up 4-0 over the Capitals. Golden Knights and Blue Jackets, they are tied at 2s. We got the Hurricanes and Flyers tied at 2s. The Canadiens and the Rangers tied at 4s. The Red Wings are up 2-0 over the Blackhawks. The Panthers are up 1-0 over the Stars. The Avs are up 1-0 over the Panthers. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Just get one more. Leafs get back in it. Off the draw. Here comes Yarncroke. Or Laurent, excuse me, going to flip this one off the boards. Here's a sharp angle shot. Yarncroke goes to the front of the net, and it goes up and out of play. Good try, good try. Very, very big play. Back and forth they go. Beverly, how's it going? Beverly, we're thinking about you for sure. Claudio, what's going on? Welcome in. Scrolling back a little bit. Beverly, happy birthday to your mom. Off the draw, Nurse going to flip this around all the way down the ice. Hildeby plays it off the glass, going to get it out. Tavares trying to go. Puck is chipped away from him. Over the line, Edmonton bringing it in. This is going to be played around behind. Oils cycling. Come on, guys. Get up on them. Got to get up a little tighter. Got to get a little tighter. The lightning bolt. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much. I'm going to see if I can fix and figure out why one of our chats isn't loading to our tool. So we'll have to get that fixed for the next go around. 5-2, under 13 minutes to go. Oil trying to hang on. Maple Leafs just trying to figure out a way of getting the legs going. It's only 3. It's only 3. Lots of time. Face off in the Leafs end. They're going to win it. Benoit going to play this over to Lawton. Lawton flipping this one up. Little hop, skip, and a jump. Back around. Edmonton putting it right back in the Toronto zone. Edmonton going to play the dump and chase game. Play that clock. This worked up to Lawton. Lawton, cross ice. Toronto into the zone. Here's a sharp angle shot. Nice save by Yari. Cowan going to break this one down. Tries to center it to Lawton. That one's taken away. Behind the net, Lawton can't catch up to it. Absolutely ran over somebody there from behind. Toronto in their own zone, setting it up. 12:20 to go. Toronto, come on, boys. Gonna chip this one in. Always, Jeff. Always a pleasure. Draisaitl is 1 point away from 1,000 for his career. Hayden, let's not let that happen on our watch tonight. Nyes bringing it in and loses the puck. And again, it's sent down the ice. Riley goes back for it. Riley going to send this one up. Domi can't handle it. And Bouchard is going to spin away. Bouchard plays this back. Ekholm now. Long pass up. Bobbled. Nyes gets it. Matty Nyes putting it down into the Oilers zone. Domi coming up for it. Max has it along the boards. Max cycling it to the point. Riley shooting. Where is it? It goes to the corner on the far side. Ekman-Larsson pinches up. Cycling it behind for Nyes. Nyes has it in his feet. Domi is there as well, but the Oilers going to flip this one up and all the way down the ice. It takes an Oiler bounce. Behind the back pass broken up by Ekman-Larsson. Ekman-Larsson, he's going to send this one up. And that's going to be an icing call against the Maple Leafs. There it is, 50-40. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. On our way to 50-50. Can't ice the puck, Leafs. Step right up, step right up. Who's the next contestant in Wake Up Leafs? Need to get her to go. Leafs are ready to go on their holiday break already. Tavares, scramble off the draw. In the corner, Edmonton going to put it down deep around behind the net. Toronto working at it. Tavares can't get it. Nugent Hopkins passes this one over. Here's a shot. Hildeby is down. It goes wide. Picked up by McDavid. Over to Nugent Hopkins. Centers it. Trying to give it back to McDavid, and they're going to knock this one out of the zone. Holy smokes. Leafs can get quick 3 junior B players. It's a whole new game. Here's McDavid coming in again. His shot is knocked down and stopped. Toronto, 2 Leafs together, and neither of them can take it as Hyman takes it away. Nugent Hopkins backhand over to McDavid, and that one is knocked away. And it ends up behind the net, and it goes in. How Zach Hyman put this one in? We'll have to see a replay. Ugh, I can't even bother to fix it. My goodness. This is absolutely bonkers. Zach Hyman gets the goal. That's 6. That's 6. The Leafs. McCabe played this one up. It doesn't go out. Jake McCabe, a bad play. Hildeby had his foot against the posts, but it just goes up over his pad, and Hildeby tries to spin around with his back to try and glove it. He can, and Hildeby is coming out. Hildeby is coming out of this game. Not that that was his fault at all. This team in this third period has totally stopped, totally quit in front of him. So Artur Akatria, I can never say this guy's name right. Artur is coming into the game. We got a goaltending change. Goaltending change. Unbelievable. So Zach Hyman gets it with 10.5 to go. With 10.5 to go, this game is in trouble. So let's go. Hyman. He gets the goal from Nugent Hopkins, and that's just a hard-working goal. Toronto in trouble. The Oil. Edmonton moving up again into the Leaf zone. Cowan going to stop them here. And we got an offside whistle. Oh, my goodness. Switching to the Habs games. Oh, they'll make the playoffs. I'm still confident they're going to make the playoffs. That's right. We're going to call him Artie. We're going to call him Artie for sure. My gosh. So crazy. So this coming in. Toronto behind their own net. Playing this one across. Trying to get it out. Side of the net, going for the wraparound. It's there, loose in front, bobbling around. Nick Robertson, he can't pick it up. All right, let's give away at the next commercial break. We're going to give away some channel memberships. We call the Oilers and ask them to get Skinner in net for the Oilers, right? Bring Skinner back in net. Benoit back to pick it up. Next commercial break, we're going to give away some memberships. So make sure you're all subbed up and your gifting is turned to on. This coming around, walking in, Lorentz with a nice little play. Edmonton doesn't get the shot off. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard turning, shooting. Puck is going to go up into the corner. Banking it off the boards. Leafs going to get it out. Not far enough for icing. Back in the corner, banking it off the boards to Bouchard. Bouchard up on the near side. Domi, he can't get it. Savoy, he's going in here hard after it, trying to turn around. Still digging. Still working. Coming in front. And that's going to be stopped. Artur Akiyamov going to make his first save. Right, Mark? It feels that way. It looks like they're going to commercial break. They are. All right, let's give away some channel memberships. Good luck to everybody. Good luck. It's completely random. I hope you win. That's the wrong button. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Do-do-do, do-do-do. All right, congratulations to Derek, to Steven, to Walt, to Reddy. Did I miss somebody? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the fifth name? But congratulations to all the winners. Congrats on some new memberships. Thank you for supporting us. All right, let's go. All right. Yes, this is not going as planned. Yes, this is not how we expected this game to go. We did not expect it to explode the way it certainly did. Leafs have a couple of tough games coming up this week. Chicago Blackhawks, the Washington Capitals, and then the Nashville Predators, who the Leafs will be playing this week, leading up to the holidays. Unreal. Unbelievable. Ashton, you knew it. I knew it. You knew it. Oh. All right, let's get something going. Let's get something going. Just get one more. Just make it look respectable. With 8:50 to go, let's make it look respectable. They're already on holidays. Henry Wright certainly feels that way. Oh, how's it going? You're cooked. You're cooked. SM, welcome in. Matthew's having a great game. Such a great game. We got some pushing and shoving in front of the net. Oh, it's Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry showing up. Love it. All right, come on, Leafs. So now I see horizontal. There you go. That's right, Al. Couple different variations depending on how you're watching. Canadians and Rangers tied at 4s. Robin, how's it going? Welcome in. He's looking good tonight, that's for sure. All right, face off in the Leafs zone. Nick Waugh taking it, loses it. Back to the point, the Oilers throwing it towards the net. This is knocked down. Cowan with a nice block. Benoit getting hit hard in the corner. This is coming around. Toronto getting it out. They got a chase. Cowan trying to split through. Can't do it. Yeah. Edmonton back into the Leafs zone. They are owning the Leafs right now. McCabe behind, a little bit of a reverse hit. Can't take the puck away. Oilers centering it in front. Come on, guys. Keep it away from your own net. You got to keep it away from your own net. This down around at the side. Edmonton still working. Toronto finally takes it away. They put it off the boards and they get it down the ice. Edmonton looking to pick this one up, trying to bring it forward. A lot of people not happy with the effort of this Toronto Maple Leaf team here in this third period. It was a 1-goal game when the third period started, and bada boom, bada bing, Edmonton just exploded for a couple of goals. Hyman digging in front, McDavid there as well. This over at the side. Hyman chasing, Knives going in at the corner. The effort of the Maple Leafs has dropped significantly. This is going to be played to the line. Edmonton still holding it in. Here's a long shot, goes wide, just wide. Edmonton still cycling around the perimeter. It's like Toronto is just allowing them to play with the puck. Finally comes to Domi, going to bank it off the boards. Nye's going to play this one down. Nye's dropping it. Matthews can't get it. Domi bobbling the puck. And here they come. All three forwards are caught. McDavid with Hyman into the zone. Back pass over to Hyman. Hyman looked to return the feed. Now he gives it down low. Shot. Big save. That's going to be kicked out. And it comes all the way out of the zone. Less than 7 minutes to go. Both teams changing up. When you checked, it was 2-2, right? Crazy how fast things can change. 3 quick goals by Edmonton. It is absolutely crazy. Oilers spinning around, still playing with it. 6.5 to go. Toronto pushing them up. The boos raining out here as the Oils still coming. Another big shot and a great save. Toronto, only 2 shots in this period. 9 for Edmonton. Toronto had 10 in the first, 12 in the second. They only have 2 shots here in the third period. An abysmal effort here by Toronto. There was a Matthews-Draisaitl debate at one point. Edward, doesn't that seem like so long ago? Absolutely crazy what's happening. This is going to be an icing call. Less than 6 minutes to go here in this period. And oh my goodness, talk about a fall from grace. It looks bad. It looks bad. Unfortunately, I think you got the answer to your earlier question. Yeah, Bruce, I unfortunately agree. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Nice glove save. Going to hang on to it. Defense definitely is an issue. Defense definitely, Lucas, is an issue. With all the injuries and whatnot, I would expect the defense to struggle. But the forwards have not helped. The forwards have not helped as much as they needed to. So, yikes. This is a tough effort. For those that are just coming in and joining us and looking at the score and saying, ay, we appreciate you coming in and checking us out. If this is your first time watching along with us, thank you for tuning in. I wish the results were better for you. Thank you for getting us back up to 50-40. We appreciate that. It hasn't been a great night tonight, but we've been having a good time. This chat, this community has been having a good time, and we thank you for your energy and efforts here with the game tonight. Again, not what we expect, but you know what? You're here, I'm here, and I'm enjoying the conversation. So thank you so much. If you're watching on the television set, on the big screen, thank you for putting us on tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you for putting us on the big screen. I hope the stats and everything look well for you. Yeah, KQ, it's a good time. It's a good time, even though it isn't going our way here tonight. We're still having a good time, and you know I will be here for you. If we take a look again, the Golden Knights now 3-2 over the Blue Jackets. They've taken that lead. Panthers are up 2-0 over the Stars. I really needed Dallas to have a good game tonight. Lundell and Sam Bennett, your goal scorers in that one. Yikes. I didn't expect this from the Leafs. Yeah, Mary, it's certainly not how we expected it to go. That's for sure. That is for sure. Not good at all. But Yari's been doing a good job. Yari's definitely, he's got to be impressing Oiler Nation. He's playing a pretty solid game here tonight. Yeah, Lindsay, they're not playing great at all. They got to find a way. Defense more like Swiss cheese. So true. 5:50 to go. Off the draw, Edmonton going to win this one, but they're going to blow it down right away. Going to drop it again. Yeah, it's during the Stetcher era. It's been pretty bad. It's been pretty bad. Off the draw, Oils going to win this one again. Robertson trying to hustle, hit his man, and here come the Oilers with speed out of their own zone. Pulling up, cutting towards the middle, dropping it off. Here's a shot. That one goes just wide. Back over, Lawton takes this one away. Lawton leaving it here. Thorne trying to play it aside. Over to Robbie. Robertson going to hustle it out. Here comes Lorentz. Lorentz into the zone. Back over for Robertson. Robertson turning back. He's going to cycle it down to the corner for Lawton. Lawton playing it back up. Edmonton going to pick it up. And again, it's Draisaitl getting it out of the zone. And the Oil hit the red line. They're going to dump it down. They're all going to go change it up. Hey, Mr. Ben, how's it going? Welcome in. Normally, Toronto only does this bad when they're winning the first half. Feels like that way. This going to be played back. Oil in their own zone. We need Skinner. Right? Get Skinner back in there. A lot of empty seats as it's starting to empty out here. Nurse has it behind the net. Going to start to move this one forward. Edmonton cycling around, playing this one across. Long dump pass. Edmonton bringing it in, not offside. Toronto steals, turning. Here comes Easton Cowan. Cowan He's going to chip this one forward as we get ready for John Cena to make his last appearance ever. Toronto in front with a shot. That one is going to get blocked and knocked down. Digging in the corner. Yarncroc is on his backside. Cowan in there as well. These guys are fighting for it. Edmonton going to chip this one out. Leafs put it right back in. They're going to go change. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go. Kevin, it certainly feels like that. They did, Justin. They played great in the first two periods. But boy, did things change fast. The wheels fell off big time. 3:45 to go right now. Here comes Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins, a nifty little move. He's going to bring this one up. Yeah, Jeff, I got it on as well. Waiting for John Cena. Last match to come out. Matty Nyes with it in the corner. Going to play this back around. Here's Domi with it. Domi. Over to McCabe. McCabe gives it away. Coming out in front. It's going to be knocked down. The lights are off. Here's Toronto. Lights are off in wrestling, not in thing. And there it is. John Cena's music hits. The last time is now. As Toronto going to dump this one in. 3 minutes to go. And here comes the greatest of all time. The never seen 17. John Cena. Toronto. Nick Robertson. He's going to bring it up to Bobby McMahon. Bobby Mack. He's going to curl in. McMahon to Robertson with the backhand right on. Rebound. Nice save. Robbie, another backhand. Toronto, a flurry of activity here. They can't put it in. Toronto showing a good effort here with 2.5 minutes to go. Nick Robertson. He's skating around. It's actually not on Netflix tonight, Jeff. It's not on Netflix. Here comes Edmonton again. McDavid looking for the trick. He's dancing around, going back door. They can't put it in. Draisaitl there as well. They're sending this to the line. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Here's Riley with it. Riley tries to clear. 2 minutes left. Goes all the way down the ice. Tristan Yari doesn't come out. And it's an icing call. I would have come out and play it. I would have run the clock. So with less than 2 minutes to go, face off in the Toronto zone. Unbelievable. Dean, I'm not sure. Bruce, he came out over the last year. He announced this is his final farewell tour. So this is his last in-ring appearance before he retires. And the rumor is they're going to induct him into the Hall of Fame at this year's, or I guess next year's WrestleMania in April. 1:45 to go. Bills play at 1 p.m. Thank you, Skittles. Gray, what's going on? Welcome in. Coming around at the side, Edmonton Nurse holding this one in as they continue to pounce. Over to Cowan. Cowan going to move this one across. Hey, Wood Mike, welcome in. Wish we had a better result. You and me both. For those that are just coming in, if you're not already subbed up to the channel, hit that subscribe button for us. It's free to do. McDavid should retire. Nah, McDavid is phenomenal. Edmonton going to turn it around. 1:13 to go. Picked up by Nick Waugh. Nick Waugh. He's going to give it to Cowan. Cowan going to play this one back. Toronto playing with it in their own zone. Last minute of play. Last minute of play in this period. Let's go. Jack, what's going on? Welcome in. Next game. That's right. We'll get him next game. Hey, Mr. Home Green, how's it going? Yeah, Mega, me too. Me too. Got Cena on. Oh, Kevin Owens there to give some hugs. Elias there to give some hugs. Elias in the crowd. Kevin Owens in the crowd. Booker T. Rob Van Dam is there. Sami Zayn is there. Handshakes coming out all around. 47 seconds left to go. And Toronto scores. Toronto scores. Big deal. Steven Lorentz is going to get the goal. But very cool. Seeing a lot of these guys that are injured right now being in the crowd. A one-timer. Nice pass. The one-timer McCabe. over to Steven Lorentz, and he buries it. Yay. Woo! 47 seconds to go. 6-3 now. Oilers with the lead. Lillian Garcia coming in to make the introduction. Very cool. Here comes Toronto. Going to start to move this one forward. Let's go. Over the line is Benoit McCabe and Stetcher picking up the assists on Steven Lorentz's goal. 30 seconds left to go. This coming around behind. Toronto sending it back to the point. 18 seconds. Leafs playing this one down across in the corner, out in front. Nobody's shooting yet. Now they do. Here's Lorentz turning and shooting. 5 seconds to go. This game is over. The Maple Leafs lose 6-3. 6-3. This one is done. Your goal scorers: Connor McDavid from Bouchard, Easton Cowan from Lawton and Lorentz, Ekman Larson from Nyes and Domi, McDavid unassisted is 18th, Nurse his 6th from Draisaitl and McDavid, Pekozin is 7th from Draisaitl and Regula, Pekozin is 8th from Draisaitl and Savoy, and then Zach Hyman his 6th from Nugent Hopkins. 36 shots for the Oilers, 28 for the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs' first game in a long time, sub 50% in the faceoff circle, ending up being 47.2. 25 hits for the Leafs, 17 for the Oilers. 27 giveaways for the Maple Leafs in this game. Absolutely a disaster. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us. I'm going to go watch John Cena's last match. I hope you have an amazing night. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, channel members. Thank you to everybody. What a fun night. Please tell your friends and colleagues about the channel. Share their links with us. Tell them to come and subscribe. And we'll see you again real soon. To everybody who's under the weather, feel better. And we will see you soon. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience live on the SB12 Network. It's Saturday night, and I am out of here. Good night, everybody. Peace.